Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, you might be going, Kismet, what the heck bro, why are you not behind your overseer's desk? It's because I'm in my Tesla. That's right, I'm hanging out in my Tesla. I sure wish I had a real Tesla, but we got this imaginary Tesla that we are taking from Earth, and of course we're headed to Mars. One of my favorite new games that are out right now, of course, Surviving Mars, incredibly fun. Blind Polecat saying, hey, what's up Blind Polecat? Thanks for hanging out here in the stream. Oh, I see a host coming through. Looks like Raz coming through with a host. Thank you so much for that. Host, ready to play some Surviving Mars. Just been like dreaming about this game. Every day I wake up and I go, what am I going to do with my moon base? What am I going to do? How am I going to transition from my small domes to the larger domes and so on? It's going to be a lot of fun hanging out here in the stream. Thank you for nuking the stream. First to nuke, absolutely, Raz. Thank you so much for that nuke of the stream. Now we're going to have some fun today. Man, I'm in a great mood today. I am just absolutely crushing it. Doing a lot of fantastic stuff on my side. Working very hard. Caught back up on my videos. Had one of my videos get corrupted, and I just spent like days trying to get it fixed because they're in sequence order. So I've got, of course, upload them in sequence. So if you're watching them on the playlist, of course, they will play in order. So I fooled around with it for days. I finally got it fixed and got all of my back ones, even the one from yesterday, uploaded to YouTube. So those will, of course, roll out a whole rest of the week. And I will just keep them coming every day. And I'm trying to get it where it's about 24 to 48 hours after it's here on the stream because I can't do it any earlier than that according to the partner rules. So I'm going to try to roll it out between 24 and 48 hours every stream that I do onto YouTube. So make sure to go check it out. I'll throw it in the chat by some mystical chance you have not already gone over there and hit the subscribe. I'm almost 1,500 subscribers. I really appreciate all the love over there, everybody. Let me go ahead and throw that right there in the chat. Please do me a favor. Take a moment right now. Go ahead and click on that little link there and go ahead and go over there and hit that subscribe button. It does help my channel a lot. If you enjoy those videos, make sure to hit the like button over there as well. But I'm ready to play. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready to play. So thanks also to Raz. Thanks to Blind Bullcat for hanging out here. And I see a bunch of other people are lurking. I'm not going to call you out. I don't call out lurkers. Thank you so much for hanging out here in the stream. We're going to have some fun today. I'm ready to play. I'm so excited to play this game. Every time I start to play, I just want to play it all day and keep on playing. Now, this is actually the longest stream I've ever done. 21 hours in Surviving Mars. Incredibly fun. So let's dive right in. Let's go. Boom! Just like that. Now, I have no transition for this yet, but we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it right now. Now, where did we leave off last time? One of my favorite things to do, of course, is to say where we left off. Now, before I go too far, though, I do have to shout out some people who actually hit the follow button while I was offline. I appreciate that greatly. Let's see. It was Rich Boy Jet. I think I already got him, but I'll get him again. Jaden Magnanin and also a Bree Slayer. Bresselyer. You guys give me the toughest names. But thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. So again, we left off here. We've got our double dome going. Now, I want you to just wonder at the marvel that this is. That this particular thing is. You're like, well, Kismet, I've seen other people go and make the same thing as you. Really? Have you seen him do it with just one rocket? That's right, one resource rocket at the very beginning of the game and then build up all the resources and make it so they're actually producing resources over there, right? Oh, right here. Look at that. Look how much resources I have going there. I did not take any more resources except for the very first rocket. I brought myself, of course, an electronics factory and a machine parts factory. I worked my way up in the line so I could also get the polymers factory very early on, which is nice. And then once I have those factories going, then I have a real good balance between my domes, right? And you want to have about 2 domes, and the reason why that is because you need a lot of people, right? The first dome is just kind of like your establishing dome, and then I go from the kind of basic level housing which is this housing here, the living quarters, which holds about 14 people. And then I go up to the apartments, which hold about 24, which is really, really nice. And then, of course, I start to put in another dome, and then I put 3 in there. So I'm getting a lot of workers so they can, of course, produce a lot of materials as we go along. And that's vitally important to keep that running. Now, I actually have $28 billion over here, so I could pull in resources, but I do like to challenge myself because that tells me that I can probably survive on any level at any hardness level once you mastered this. Now, the thing we're going to master hopefully today is a transfer, and we tried it last time with the oval dome, which is really awesome, but to transfer from the smaller domes, of course, into the larger domes to get your people going. Now, of course, one of the things we've got to watch out for right over here is we're starting to get a little low on water, but we did add these water reclaiming systems here, which does reduce our overall water use, which helps a lot. And of course, we've got water backup, we've got power backup, we've got air backup, and we're starting to get further along in the tech line. We're getting toward the end here, so you can see we've got lots of tech in here, and we're getting down toward the end. Now, I've played toward the end several times, but I like to get the beginning down first. And once you've mastered that beginning, you can go ahead and do it. Now, I did pull in some passenger rockets, no cargo rockets, but I did pull in a passenger rocket or two to, of course, supplement my my peeps, right? To supplement my Martian settlers. There we go. But we've got 2 of these turned off right now. You can see we've got the polymers turned off, and we've also got the drones turned off. And the reason why is I have 193 polymers. If you're getting close to 200 of something, you probably want to turn that off and focus on something else like electronics here. I've got 132 machine parts. And you can see I've kind of moved down those machine parts a bit. Let me get my sound up here a little bit. There we go. And I've moved down my machine parts so that it's not producing as much. But of course, you want it to produce a little bit. Now, the one that's really important here, of course, is my electronics factory. I find that you're always kind of hurting for electronics. So I like to have that, of course, running full 24 hours a day, trying to get that going as much as I can. You can see I've got a massive amount of resources here too. I've got tons of metal over here. We cleared out this metal deposit here, and we need to start doing our deep scanning. So, of course, we can get those deep deposits as well. Now, eventually, we want to get to a point where it's completely sustainable. Now, right now, it's actually not sustainable. And the reason why is eventually we will run out of metal. Eventually, we'll run out of concrete, and eventually, we'll run out of the other materials that we need, like the rare deposits as well. So we've got to transition. Thank you for the redeem there. We've got to transition from what we're doing now, right? Transition from using resources that are eventually going to go away to resources that are infinite, right? A great example is the air is actually infinite, right? This is an infinite resource. It does require metal to repair it, so that part's not infinite, but the actual air itself, it'll continue to convert the air for an infinite amount of time as long as it's repaired with that metal. Now, the other thing that you can get that's infinite is, of course, water moisturizers, which is grab it out of the air instead of grabbing it out of resource areas. Of course, we want to eventually get to that, and of course, the higher end power, which is also infinite as well, which really helps a lot. So as we're kind of progressing down the line here, we are right now trying to go for the shuttle hub. Then we're going to go for deep scanning. And let's see what we want to do next. Let's see. Lower risks of developing flaws. And I really, as you can see, we've got some awesome breakthroughs here. Autonomous hubs. We got giant crops. We got bodies of dead colonists can be converted into food, which is a little weird. But such the way it goes. Wind turbine power increased by 100%. So now my turbines actually do 10 power instead of 5, which is pretty amazing. Domes restore sanity to their inhabitants every soul, so they get sanity back every soul, so it does really help me a lot. And I'm also playing as a futurist, so I really get a huge bonus on all of these ones down here. I get a huge bonus reduction of those by 30%, so I get those much quicker. They cost me a lot less, which is awesome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get a factory upgrade next. What else are we going to do here? Hog Show generates research faster than a research lab. That's nice, but that's 7,000. Let's see. Let's go low end here. Let's just do them in order of cost. So we'll do this one, and I don't think we're using our solar panels, but we'll get it anyway. And then we'll go to there, start working on this social stuff. Of course, eventually you want to unlock all of these, but I really do want to get the cheaper ones because, of course, that gets it done faster. Now, I also want to get, less maintenance. Of course, you want to have your medium domes here, which will allow you, of course, to have a larger. Now, I'd love to get the oval dome again because that was pretty epic. But again, we'll work our way across that line. We're going to go ahead and just let it run. Now, I keep mine on super fast typically, so it's just running, because typically it goes a lot slower. And as you can see, I've got 735 metals, 234 concrete, lots of food, a decent amount of rare materials. Looking good, looking good. Now, there's some other stuff over here. There's some more rare materials up here, very high, 336. We've got some water we can tap over here, and of course, we've got some materials going over here. Now, this drone hub should be able to go over here and help about because the storage space right now is full. And the reason why the storage space is full...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Is because what it's supposed to do is grab the concrete and run it over here. Now, this concrete over here is actually full as well. So I really need to go ahead and grab another concrete and maybe even a third one so we don't have to worry about it for a while. And then once that happens, boom, I turn it back on again. There we go. All of our little dronies are going to go over there, grab that concrete, and run it down here. Now, also what's supposed to happen is these guys over here are supposed to grab it and, of course, run that concrete down to this side here, too. So what we want to do, of course, same thing down here is we want to go ahead and get that concrete deposit and move it a bit closer down to our areas. Now, a fast way to do it, of course, is for me to just nuke that, and then they'll grab it and I'll run it. I'll nuke all of those and they'll run it down there. But it's kind of like it's chaining, right? So the drones are going up here, they're grabbing this stuff, they're running it all the way down here, and then these guys down here, these two drone hubs, actually there's three of them here, will go ahead and grab that loot and eventually move it down there. See, there it goes right now. Moving it down here because, of course, we need to repair in here. So what do we got going on the specific domes
Research
itself?
complete.
We'll talk about, oh, we got jet propulsion done. Awesome. Blind Polecat saying hi. Sup, sup. Big JP, the big man himself. Show him some love in the chat. Kismet, can you hug back? I can't hug on my end. But thank you so much for the hug. I always miss your live stream, Kismet, because you stream too late. Well, now I don't stream too late, Blind Polecat. I actually stream 7 days a week. 5 days a week during the day, 12 noon right now, all week long. So you can see my streams. We're going to do Surviving Mars today. Tomorrow, Fallout Shelter. The day after that, I have to look it up because my attention span is about that far. It's about that far. Day after that, more Surviving Mars. Then They Are Billions. Then Subnautica as well. Now, my schedule is going to be changing, of course. I'm going to be updating it today after the stream. So you guys can see the rest of the week, but just today is the same as always. We're just going to do Surviving Mars on Mondays. And we'll be doing this for a few hours and have some fun doing that. I have it on, but I need to get up really, really early. There you go. There you go. There you go. Luckily, I came home early to watch the stream. There we go. Keep freezing on your phone. Well, you know what you do is you actually turn the settings down. Raz, that does help actually a bit. If you turn it down a bit, if you're having a problem with your cell connection or Wi-Fi, you actually crank it down a little bit. I find that actually works. If you crank it down to 720 or whatever it is. Now, I'm broadcasting right now at 6,000 bits upload. That's right, at super high quality. I should be blasting out to you guys very, very nicely. 1080 HD or 1920 by 1080 HD coming to you guys. Your VR bar is still on. Oh, well, it depends on what layout I'm in. I keep turning it off in different layouts as I play those individual games. And again, thanks to Big JP and a whole bunch of other epic people who did help me pay that off. I actually just paid it off earlier today. I mean, it cost me some interest, but at least we got it paid off. We got it good to go. And then next thing, of course, is the big push for TwitchCon. And I have a whole bunch of fun stuff lined up for that. And actually a whole bunch of overwork of the whole entire stream. So a lot of hard work behind the stream, but it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Taking it to a whole nother level, everybody. Taking it to that whole next level. All right. So again, we got the polymer factory off. We got that off. We've got all this stuff running, and I like to let it run. Now you got to be careful that you don't run out of materials. Like here, we got 345. We got plenty of metal there. Rare materials deposit here. 384. So we got tons and tons of materials here. Let's actually zap this as a second, and zap this as a second work shift. There we go. Since we're not working over here. Now we need to look and see if we have some individuals who are not doing anything. Vacant work site 14. Let's see. Let's see. Vacant, unemployed, looking for work. None. All right. Now we got our rockets ready to go. Oops. Oh no, our rockets ready to come in. Oh, really? Do we have space for them? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I forgot. There's a rocket coming in. All right. I don't know how many people in here, and I don't know what we're doing with it. But I guess we're going to find out in a second, won't we? All right. Again, forgot how to rotate. Forgot how to rotate. It's his middle button, right? Not rotating. My middle button is not causing it to rotate. Oh, well. We'll just drop it right there. Oh, well. All right. In it comes. See how many peeps are in there.
New colonists have arrived.
Oh, only 6. All right. That's fine. That's fine. All right. We got 6 more peeps who are going to help out in our various places. Of course, you do reduce peeps over time. Of course, as long as your peeps aren't dying, you're good because you keep getting more and more recruits. And there we go. We can fill up our metal and our rare metal and our metal extractors. Now, right now, we're looking sweet. We're at a good equilibrium. We're past day 102. We got, of course, the 40 things done in there. There we go. Grimlock saying hello. Am I the first? You are not the first by 17 minutes, but you are still awesome. Thanks, Grimlock, for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Actually, a whole bunch of other people been in the channel, but I do appreciate you chilling out. I am having some fun playing some Surviving Mars. Now, if you guys have not discovered this game yet, an amazing RTS-style game. If you do like things like Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, that kind of stuff, this game is a hands-down recommend for sure. Lots and lots of fun. You see I've got some cement mixers going here. I've got a drone hub there, which are grabbing all of that concrete and bringing it down. And down here I've got a ton of resources, which of course are really stacking up. Look at this metal stacking up here. Got tons of rare materials stacked up, and polymers and whatnot. Just an insane amount of sweet loot. Great amount of fuel as well for running that back and forth. Now I've got a bunch of drones right here, which are really just sitting around going, duh. So I can get them to work by building some of these dumping sites, like so. And we'll get them
Sector scanned.
on the job. Oh, we got a sector scan. Oh, I forgot about my sector scan. Let's get them working on dumping this stuff off to the side. Oop. You can actually undo, by the way, if you screw up like I just did. You can actually take that out. There we go. As you can see, I'm trying to make it overlap as well as I can, so it utilizes every bit of space here. And this is kind of like our dumping site here. Now again, we're going to try to come back later and utilize that site. So as you can see, all the drones who were just kind of chilling, a lot of them who were chilling out are now going to work, grabbing that excess stone and whatnot and running it up here into these dump sites, which is good because you don't want your drones just to be standing around doing nothing. Looking good, looking good. All right. Speaking of drones, how we doing? We're low workload there, low workload there. Fairly heavy workload here. All right. Now again, if you have some drones just standing around, you can actually take your drones and you can send them from one drone area or one drone hub and reassign them to another drone hub. And then off that guy goes. He's now over there. Again, we got a whole bunch of people standing around. Might as well not. Might as well go ahead and make it a little bit easier on these guys over here by sending the drones in. There we go. And then when we look at it, it's still a bit heavy, but of course, now our drones are going to have kind of a more speed thing going on here. Again, they're trying to grab that concrete before they produce it and get it to go way down here. So it is quite a distance for them to run it. But hey, such is the way it goes. And again, anybody who's standing around, I strongly suggest that you put them somewhere else so they can work. And of course, if you always need them back, you can always reassign them back down that way. It looks like my rocket is ready, but I seriously doubt it. Now, I had a little bit of an oops last time, and that involves my rover. Now, you might notice that my rover is actually inside the dome. Well, what happened is I was trying to get some stuff right. I was trying to pick it up, and then I was building this, and it actually bumped it into the dome, and now I actually can't use my transport rover because it's stuck in the dome, and I can't get it out of there. I mean, the cool thing is it can drive around in there, which is kind of fun, right? It can drive around in there, but I cannot get it out of there. It will not come out of there. Which is a huge bummer. But eventually I will take this dome down and move to a larger dome, so that'll be fine eventually. Now, what I want to do, of course, is now that I've already depleted all the resources over here, is, of course, I want to build the dome on this side. And then I can build it, of course, closer to the water and kind of build it in between and build a larger dome to put all of those domes in there. So I might build several larger domes to produce all of the stuff I'm producing. Again, this is from one cargo rocket, one resource rocket at the very beginning of the game. And then I've used my ingenuity and smarts to keep it running. And as you can see, I've replaced all of the solar panels now with wind turbines, which are getting a huge boost. Actually, they're almost 11% right now, or 11 power. And what it does, it actually runs full power day and night. So you never have to worry about running out of power, though I still do have some power backup, just in case. I always have that power backup, just in case something goes horribly wrong. And again, we're trying to research. We want to boost our research. We want to get into the higher domes. So we want to let this run for a bit. So, of course, we can unlock. Oh, we got it unlocked right there, shuttle hub. Let's get that going. Now, the cool thing about the shuttle hub here, let's get that going. I'm going to pause the game. The cool thing about the shuttle hub is that it will actually go and take the resources from over here. And I'm going to try to put it nice and close here. Let's put it right up against the drone hub there. The cool thing about this, I'm going to prioritize this. The cool thing about the drone hub is it will actually grab the resources from up here and run them down here. Or if this needs resources, it will grab it from down here and run it up there. It'll also transport our people between domes and all sorts of cool stuff.
Sector
like
scanned.
Look at all my guys going. Oh, sector scanned. All right, let's look at our map. How we looking? Oh, we're almost done. Oh, look at this, though. Look at this. We've got some research. Where's our little dude? Oh, he's right there, nice and close. Awesome. Get up there. Get that research, bro. How we looking down here? We've got all the food out of there. It's fully fueled. Now, again, I have my my exports turned off because I don't want it to take my rare materials because I'm using that to create electronics. So off you go. Thank you very much for bringing those peeps in. How we looking? Pretty full. 3 children being born there. 2 children being born there. Oh, very nice, very nice. We're working at good capacity there. Working at very, very good capacity. And let's take a look at our electronics. How we looking? Come on, baby. Yes, 54. And I want to get my electronics and everything over 100 and whatnot because I'm going to need a lot of all of that when I go to the larger domes. And of course, I can start to consolidate all this stuff. Instead of it being in separate domes, I can put it in single domes together, which is going to make it a lot easier. And then, of course, those domes will have a much larger surface area, as well as I'll be able to put a lot more people in there. And again, we're going to go ahead and unlock whatever's next right now, the deep scanning. And then we'll be able to scan again. And then, of course, we'll want to extract... oh, that's a good one, too. We'll want to extract, this is 6300, that's 6300. We'll want to extract the deep materials. So we do need to get really far in the line here so that we can extract those deep materials. Shuttle cargo capacity increased by 3. Ooh, that's good. We got to get a lot of that done. I mean, I like all of the stuff. All of this. The great thing about this game is just about every single trait that you have is something that's useful for your colony. Which I really like, because you know how sometimes you play games and there's always those useless ones that you never use. In here, there's a lot that you actually use. actually in the gameplay. So very, very cool. So now we're cranking there. There we go. We're cranking over here. Very nice. Now, again, all the people over here who aren't really doing anything in here, and they're just working in these various locations. When we combine
Research
these,
complete.
we'll get it done.
Anomaly analyzed.
There we go. Now, when my guy's just chilling out here and he doesn't have anything that he needs to research, I do try to pull him back to the base so that he can go ahead and charge up, and he'll be ready to research a ton of stuff later on. Now, we got this guy out here helping out as well, so he's doing a little bit of grabbing resources up there and running resources wherever they need to go, like repairing stuff on the edge there. Very, very nice. And let's see, we got all that stuff going. We got the research going. We got deep scanning going now. So now we can deep scan. Now, here's what you want to do when you get your deep scan. You actually want to stop your scanning of your primary stuff. The reason why you want to stop...
Select a sector to scan.
And you want to pause the game. The reason why you want to do that is so that you can come back to the stuff that's way out there in the corner, and you want to scan the stuff right where your primary base is. Now, deep scanning actually goes a lot faster than the regular scanning. And you're going to see it all of a sudden just like boom, done, boom, done. Now, I also have some boosters right here, some sensor towers, which actually boost that scanning speed, which allows me, of course,
sector scanned.
See how fast that was? Which allows me to get those areas much quicker. Now, notice I'm getting a sensor boost of 393. That one's almost done as well. Just like that. There we go. And they did add the ability to do 9 of them, which is pretty awesome. So as we go along, we will see some deep scanning. Now, deep scanning is going to be in a different color than our normal ones, which is going to help us a lot. And we got that sensor tower just working. Now, sensor towers, because I'm a futurist, do not require power, and they also do not require maintenance. So I just can put them up, scan away, get a huge boost on my scanning, and I am good.
Anomaly found.
That's why I like the futurist. Oh, wait a minute. Got another anomaly. Where is it? Where is it? Tell me it's real close to my base. Yes, it's real close to my base. Right there. Nice. All right. Glad I brought that guy back now. Let's bring him down. Let's get those other ones. Now, when you deep scan, of course, you're going to get the deep deposits, and you're going to get additional anomalies.
Anomaly found.
Yeah. Gimme. All right. We want to get that one. And again, we're going to start knocking out a lot of these as we go. And again, I'd like to get to that big dome here at some point. So we'll knock all these ones out, which are going to give a huge boost. Probably we can turn that one off. This stuff's all going to give us a huge boost to our city here. And really want to get this one. And notice how I'm trying to get my my resources up, because that takes a lot of resources, as you can see. Let's see. What's this? Fusion reactor generates power. Out dome building, which requires workers to operate. All right. Awesome. How much power does it produce? It doesn't actually say. Generates power, but it didn't say how much power. Alrighty, now, here we are. Exploit the deep water deposits. We definitely want to get that going on. It's about 6,000 as well. We'll come back for power. This one's pretty cool here. Provides comfortable living space for many colonists. Now, if you actually want to see how many, say you want to say how many of those, how many will allow the colonists to go, you can actually go in here and roll over it once it's done, right? Now, right now, we can't see it because, of course, it's not researched. Oh, somebody coming in, blowing up the stream. Kara, Corelia, and Megan. Yeah, must have just went off stream. Thank you both for the auto host. Appreciate it. Amazing streamers, by the way. Both Kara, Corelia, and Megan. Definitely go check out their channels and show them lots and lots of love. Now, speaking of VR, I will actually be back playing VR tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be playing some Fallout 4 VR, getting into some trouble, following up with our playthrough that we're doing. And we're going to have lots and lots of fun doing that. There we go. Do you live in the USA? Yes, I do. I do live in the USA. I live in the East Tennessee. East Tennessee. Born and raised in Southern California, though. Lived there for most of my life.
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, artificial muscles. What's that all about? Let's go check out artificial muscles. I don't even heard of that one. Where's that at? Oh, that's a breakthrough. Drones carry 2 resources at once. Nature has long provided inspiration for technology. The muscles made from carbon fiber are the latest example of cutting-edge biotech, and mixed with Mars low gravity or drones have basically doubled their capacity. Hold on, everybody. We've got to hold on here. All right, stop the presses. We've got to go straight to that one. That was only 2,800 research, too. We'll wait for this one to get done, and then we'll boom right over there, and then, of course, come back and try to get those other ones going. Now, we need to watch our water over here again. We don't want it to go too low, but we do have a backup water over here that we can switch to. Like we had a problem last time we ran out of water. Wasn't watching it close enough. More anomalies. All right, awesome. Let's keep them going. Keep them going. Now, watch out. Again, this is going to run out of scanning very, very quickly. So, again, make sure to keep that scanning going. Did we find any deep deposits yet? What? No deep deposits yet. What is this craziness? What is this craziness? All right, now our little drone guys here are doing their thing here. Let's go ahead and make some more drones. It's going to take some electronics and polymers. So we're going to make 3 more drones. And the little drones, what they do is just kind of fly back and forth and take care of business here. And I like to put them by wherever my resources are here. Oh, there we go. Bring a bunch of resources in. I like to put them by where my resources are, so of course they can fly and do that. Now I'm going to readjust my whole entire setup here and have my dome down here. Probably one here, or one right here getting this, another one there. And if I need to, I will pull all that out and rearrange it as needed once we go into the larger domes. And then, of course, move all of my resources over and everything over and redo all my power, redo all of that stuff in the long run. In the long run. All right, keep that scanning and going. Oh, we got another one over there. Cool. After this one's
Sector
done.
scanned.
No resources. Fail. Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait for this one. Drones carry 2 resources at once, which means it's going to make it go a whole lot faster whenever you're supplying, say, food or stuff like that. I've never even seen that breakthrough yet. There's a lot of those breakthroughs I haven't seen, which is cool. And some of the kind of legendary
Anomaly
stuff.
analyzed.
Oh, new text available for research. What do we get? What do we get? I don't know. What was it? Let's see.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
There we go. Martian-born strength and resilient architecture. So Martian-born strength here. Martian-born don't take sanity damage from disasters. And there's one that says it was resilience. Resilient architecture. Out-dome buildings require maintenance less often. Ooh, that's a nice one too. A lot of good stuff going in there. A lot of good stuff. And again, let's keep our guy going. Way over here, we've got another one.
Sector scanned.
There we go. Building with depleted resources 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've got some depleted resources over here. Let's take that out. No reason to have all of that stuff in there. We'll go through and take out these unnecessary power lines. Again, you want to take that stuff out right away, because there's no reason to keep that going, because it requires maintenance, especially like your extra power and all of that stuff. You might as well pull that out of there. So we're running low there. How are we looking on this one? 106 left, but we have a massive amount of concrete right now, 349. We'll have to tap into some more concrete at some point. You can see we've already depleted this one.
Sector scanned.
That one. We have to kind of look at where the concrete is. There's some over this way, and there's a bunch up here. We still need to scan these ones up here at the top. Yeah, notice how I kind of go around my area first. Keep on going. I'm surprised it hasn't found any deep materials yet. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird, everybody. Kind of weird. So again, thanks for that, host. And if you are new to my stream, by the way, my name is Kismet. Welcome, welcome. I play a lot of various games like Fallout 4. Play Fallout 4 VR, Fallout 4 modded. I've been playing since day one. Over 2,000 hours in the game. Feel free to hit that follow button if you do like Fallout 4. As well as 7 Days to Die, Surviving Mars, They Are Billions. A whole bunch of really, really fun games. I play them on stream here, and of course, I share my Kismet tips along the way that I discover with
Sector scanned.
Oh,
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, more text. All right. What do we get? What do we get? Maximum number of shuttles. The shuttle hub now is increased by 4. Nice. Sanatorium upgrade, replacing removed flaws with random perks. Ooh, like that one as well. Ooh, building construction costs in metals and concrete reduced by 20%, excluding domes, which is what you'd want it to be. What you'd want it to be in the first place. And then over here, farms increase the comfort of all residents in the dome. So eventually, though, we are going to need... Oh, and there we go. We've got our metal deposits, either water and metals. We definitely need to get those going on very, very quickly. All right. So we got new text there. Do we got any more anomalies? I don't see any. So while we're waiting, again, we'll pull our guy back. We'll have him chill out right over there, get charged up. And right now, we're just kind of waiting for the resources to build up. We're looking at our overlap. Right now, power production is 288. We have a 90 surplus even at nighttime, which is pretty awesome. Our metals are just
Sector
way outperforming.
scanned.
Concrete is outperforming. Our rare metals is fairly low, but well, we're doing okay. Polymers is great, but we're not producing any. We're at 159, 60 electronics right now. And machine parts holding steady at 135. So we're looking good all over. Now, of course, I'd like to get my research up much higher so that, of course, I can research faster and get all this research done. But we got to be careful that we don't overexpand. We got to be careful that we don't do stuff, of course, that undermines our colony here. Now, one of the cool things is we did put this one here so we can put another dome up here and then be able to tap into this resource right there, another rare metals that we can utilize. Now, I don't think I really want to tap into that until this one's getting fairly low. And this one's got a lot still in there, 371. So I really don't want to expand until I need to.
Anomaly found.
Oh, another anomaly. Let's go send them out. Let's do it. Again, I don't want to really expand until I need to because it just eats up my resources. And then I'm eating that up and then producing, trying to produce food and whatnot. I really do need to wait for those larger domes. So that's going to be a while till that happens. And while we're waiting, of course, we can continue to think about how we're going to do our water. I'm going to try to get that larger dome. Or we can actually just kind of see larger domes. Can we do larger domes? No, not without researching it. So really just kind of in a holding pattern until we can get that done. And we're finishing this one. Then we're going to that one, which is going to be awesome. Then dust, then accumulator, then deep water extraction. And then I'll do this one, which is deep metal extraction. And then I'll try to get the larger domes, unless I get the oval dome down here. And then I'll do that one instead. The oval dome. So right now it's a bit of a waiting game as we get it going. And let's see. Oh, there we go. We got some deep water right there. Notice how it's different color. We got that guy. There we go. We got some deep metals there as well. 2,000 there. Let's look at our deep water. Normally about 8,000. This is 86,000. That is a lot of water there. That's an insane amount of water. All right. And again, we're starting to deplete our resources here. If we could go ahead and deplete these resources a bit quicker, then we could basically... we can go ahead and basically take this out and actually move our big dome up here and just have all our peeps move. Oh, there's some deep water there. Have them move from this location because once you've depleted the resources, there's no reason to stay
Breakthrough discovered.
in that particular thing.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly there. Got our core metals done. So what we want to do is eventually move by where we have really, really deep resources, right? So where you have your deep metals and where you have your deep water. You want to move by that stuff so that you can tap into that stuff, or you want to run it to where you already have it, right? So if you already have a location here, you want to take that and make a bridge from there or a tunnel from there and run that into there. So we need to be thinking about this and how to get a dome over here very close to this and tap into those resources. Maybe build a dome in this direction like so, and then build another dome over here because the dome has to overlap the metal, right? It doesn't necessarily have to overlap this, though it can, but it doesn't have to. So really, if we wanted to do a medium
Sector
dome...
scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Uh-oh, pause. Whenever it says select a scan, sector to scan, that means you forgot to go back and get it going. There we go. So we need to think about that. Where would be the best place to put the next dome? Is it down here? Because there's not really any deep materials there. There's metal here. And I'm looking for deep, rare materials as well, because I'm going to need a lot of electronics. So moving our colony from here up to here would be the kind of move to do, right? Is to actually build it right next to this resource here. Then we have plenty of water we can run. We'll, of course, produce power and water along with it. And instead of moving it way up here like we were trying last time, let's try a lot smaller move over there. And as I will take out the actual stuff, as I add the ability for people to stay there, I will take it out of here and try to rebuild all of this stuff way over here. And then what if I have the ability to, I'll just tap this water, and I only need one water to tap. So I won't have to tap all of this water here. Though we can come back, tap all this later, create a drone hub, and then also a tunnel if we want to tap all of this surface water. Because this is surface water and this is deep water right there. And again, eventually we will run out of concrete, by the way. No matter how much concrete you got, eventually you are going to run out of concrete in here. So we got to think of a way of producing even more concrete when we need it.
Research complete.
Oh, there we go. Got that factory AI. Now everybody should be carrying 2 instead of 1. Let's watch them. Let's watch them. Again, never seen this one. Oh, let's see up here.
Sector scanned.
Carrying just 1 now. Oh, it's on that one. It got the other one done. Now it's on this one. Okay, it hasn't done that one yet. All right, has not done it, but we did see anomaly somewhere. There we go. Let's get our anomaly guy on that. He's going to get that going. Oh, I forgot. That's right. We had actually updated our RC cars. Our RC Explorers, they no longer require being recharged. So actually, I don't have to bring him back anymore. I'm so used to doing that at the very beginning of the game. Eventually, when you got it, we don't have to do that anymore. You're good. You're good. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and try to build up a bunch of resources by trying to deplete the rare and metal.
Sector scanned.
I'm going to try to build up a massive amount of electronics, which I'm doing a fantastic job of. And then we'll be good to go. Because I got lots and lots of metal and rare materials. Again, I'm thinking right over here. We'll go ahead and give it a go. And then we'll try to move all of this over here. The way to move your things typically is to delete all your stuff out of there. And then they'll move to this one. And if they can't move to that one, they'll move to another one, which is going to be over here. And I'll make another one of these little shuttle hubs over here and make it.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Woohoo! Yay. Oh, another one up there. All right, that was not done with that one yet, but once it's done with that one, we'll send it up there, and it'll start to push our research along. A lot. Again, right now we're just kind of rocking it. We're just blazing it. Look at all that stuff they've moved out there. Blazing it. How we looking here? Again, water production. Tons of water left. All right, tons of water left there. Looking good overall. Don't really need to create any drones.
You'd think the Explorer had found buried treasure the way our scientists were reacting. It was a sulfur-rich regolith.
Okay, concentrate effort on, you got an option to choose here, which is really fun. Concentrate effort on gathering as many samples as possible, which gives you 1,000, research. Focus on geochemical analysis on the sulfide-rich samples. Engineering research boosts 10%. Well, I would rather get an engineering produced by 10% than to actually get the 1,000, because the 10% over time is going to be worth a lot more. So I always get the boosts instead. So that's going to boost.
Sector scanned.
That's going to boost our engineering along here, right, as we go through and we research stuff. The next thing, of course, we want to get is the dome after we get these. Or actually, we want to probably get the dome, 5,600. Let's go ahead and get the dome. Let's get the dome going next, because we need to build the dome. Then we'll go here, and then we'll go there. There we go. We need to start building our dome, because it does take a while. It does take a while to get those resources over there and start to build it out. And we got, again, tons and tons of resources. We're going to keep on rocking. And we'll keep that going. Let's keep our guy researching. Send him over here. That's awesome. They don't require power anymore. That's going to make that a lot easier. Let's see, 4. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now again, once these are scanned, that's going to be done, right? So we're going to scan all of these ones we've already scanned. Then we're going to scan these other ones, which will take a lot longer. But then the whole entire area will be scanned. We'll be able to see all of our resources and continue to try to bounce. Now here we got another metal one there. And again, we want our domes to be by where our resources are. Actually, that's our only metal one. Couple
Sector
water
scanned.
deposits. Very nice. Sector scanned. Another deep metal deposit. Nice, nice. And of course, we want to put our domes around those to try to tap into those metals. Tap into the... I can't wait to see where the deep rare materials are. And then water is just something you can actually plug into, and you can actually just use a tunnel to send it to various places that you might need. So I can actually tunnel it from here to here if I wanted to in the long run. See how we looking over here. How we looking on this concrete? Down to 49. Now, whenever that starts to run out, I start to go, where else can we get concrete from? We're definitely going to need concrete. Now, there's some concrete fairly close to this area. Over
Sector
here.
scanned.
So let's see what this has got. This has got, whoa, 2,832. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, yeah, we want to go ahead and get them over there. Now, also, there's some over here. There's about 1,300. Now, we're already over here, and I could actually build another dome and extend this, or another drone hub, and extend this on. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and
Anomaly analyzed.
overlap both areas like this. So we can go ahead and try to get that going on. Now, one of the problems is my drones these drones cannot reach this drone hub, right? They got an overlap, but to run that up there, I'd have to run some resource materials. But of
Sector
course,
scanned. Anomaly found.
my resource materials right now are kind of messed up. So because I can't run my little buggy up there because it got stuck. So we're going to actually have to kind of double up on our stuff here. We're going to have to waste some materials, but such is the way it goes. So we're going to go do that one. And then we'll do, say something like this. And the reason why we want to do that is because we also eventually want to get this here. We want to, of course, get all of the resources we can get. And here we go. So they're going to bring those resources up automatically to be utilized over here. And this drone hub, these guys are going to run over, grab it, and run it up there. See, wherever I need resources, where I'm building, they will run it up.
Meteor
nice
incoming. Sector scanned.
Oh, look out. Look out with that meteor action. There we go. Looking nice. Looking nice. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out here in the stream. Hope you're enjoying this. Is a lot of fun playing some Surviving Mars. Crushing it big time. Crushing it big time in this playthrough.
Research complete.
Oh, there we go. Now we got it where our peeps can take 2 things instead of 1. That guy's carrying 1. Let's check the peeps down here doing this here. Are they carrying 2 now? Yeah, there we go. Now they're carrying 2 instead of just 1, which of course is going to speed that along a lot faster. Very, very cool. Very, very
Sector
cool.
scanned.
Again, we're going to get that going. Once this one kicks in, then we should be able to grab those resources and run them up there. Yep, there they go. Carrying 2 metal instead of just 1. Yeah, that's cool, because that speeds that up, twice as fast. They don't have to go back and forth as many times as they would before. And again, we got our guys going. In flight 5, idle 2 of them. Stored fuel, got plenty of fuel to keep that going. Now, eventually, I want to make another fuel depot. Of course, 1 for my polymer and 1 for this. But right now, as you can see, we got a massive amount of fuel built up. I think actually our fuel thing is full. Huh. Our fuel thing is full. So let's go ahead and get some of our other guys working because there's some of them standing around.
Sector scanned.
Them go grab. Look at them all go at once. They're all going to go grab a bunch of fuel and bring it back and stack it up here because our fuel thing is full because he's got a little X over its head. Or it's not an X over it, but it's got a thing over its head. Now I can store up to 100, but they just grabbed a ton of it and they're going to run it back over here, which is convenient because, of course, it's right here by where our little drone area is. Now, I want to go ahead and use these more often, the shuttle hubs more often than the little drones, because, of course, they can fly and go a lot faster back and forth. There we go. We've got this now on tap. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves concrete area. Again, when your concrete starts to run out, make sure that you're going to replace it as quick as possible. Let's see what we got. We got a 478. We beat 478. I don't think so. Oh, 480. Oh, yeah, we'll take 480. All right, so we get 480 going there. And then, of course, I just use a... I don't use any kind of, like, full-on power when it comes to these concrete. I just use a solar. And the reason why that is so that it can constantly be going. Now, when I first start. Now, later on in the game, right about now, is actually an ability, you actually have the ability, now that you have the drones, right, that can bring up resources to help you go and repair this stuff, right? So it can fly up all the stuff you need to repair certain items. I can actually take this out and say, you know what, I would rather now have a wind turbine so that it can run 24 hours a day. And the same thing down here is we can go ahead, add a wind turbine down here. And once that wind turbine kicks in, we can take this out, and this will run 24 hours a day on its own power and be totally separate. All right, there we go. Let's see here. That's going to fill that in. Now we're going to need some resources up here. We're going to need some machine parts.
Sector scanned.
So we're going to go ahead and actually let's just use a universal depot right over here. And then when you use a universal depot, what it will do is the little drones should pick up, there they go, they should pick up some universal items that you need for this, right? So you don't have to put as many down as I usually do. So I'm just going to put a universal depot down right next to this, which of course they should come in and drop off materials like so. And then these guys over here should kick in. Here they come. They should kick in and grab those materials that we need, of course, to make this run. Again, look how convenient that is, right? That's super awesome. I think that's a really great mechanic. And again, they're flying in from way, way, way down here, which is super cool. Super coolio. All right, how we looking on our stuff? We're going to get that deep stuff there. We're going to get our dome next. Oh, what do we got down here? Uncovers extremely rich underground metal deposits. Oh, we're going to have to come back for that. We're going to have to come back for that, but we're going to go ahead and try to get this other stuff going
Sector
first.
scanned.
How much time we got? Oh, and we got more research out here. Go ahead and get that more research on. Another research, some deep deposits there. Let's keep this going. Oh, man, we are looking good. This is probably one of my best playthroughs ever. Witham in the chat. Everybody say hello to Witham in the chat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I think my mods are hanging out there. Let me go ahead and make sure that I throw it in chat here. There we go. Now, in the chat here is going to be an ability for you guys to retweet. Of course, the more you retweet... Oh, wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard! Up there. Up there, Kismet. What are you doing, bro? There we go. If you go ahead and follow that link right there in the chat, if you go ahead and retweet, it actually earns everybody in the chat, of course, some Kiz caps. Let's see how many tweets we're up to right now. Let's see. Let's see. Refresh. Where are we at right now? Where are we at right now? Let's see. Right now, oh, only one retweet. We need 4 more retweets, and then we will, of course, give you guys a bunch of Kiss Cats for our contests and giveaways that we do here all the time on the stream. Again, we are crushing it right now. We're absolutely crushing it. Look at this massive amount of materials we have, which is probably the most amount of materials I've ever had at the same time. It's insane. We got massive amount of fuel going. We've got our drones doing their thing.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. Nice. Look at this.
Anomaly analyzed.
New text. We got new text again. What do we got? Oh, look at this. Residential building upgrade increases the service comfort for buildings. Nice. Spire network node increases the research output of all research labs. Hawking Institute in the dome. Oh, that's nice too. That's very, very nice. As well. Yeah, we're getting good stuff here. We've also got unlocked crops and so forth. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. But we want to get that deep scanning. What is this? Research lab amplifies. And the network node upgrade amplify increases production 25%. Oh, okay. So you got the network node, and then you've got research amplification, which works in combination, as well as the Hawking Institute. So all of this stuff is going to boost my research greatly. But I've got to get through all this basic stuff first, because we want to get our power here. We want to get our deep stuff, as well as we want to get our fuel extractor boost. We want to get all this stuff, obviously, as much of all of that as possible. But we're going to keep our guy going.
Resources are low.
Uh-oh, what food? Oh, all of a sudden we look and then we're running low on food. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if we got room for more peeps. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, room for 7 there. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Room for 13. How much we got here? We got 4 kids there. So 5 there. So maybe we're going to bring 10 peeps in. Let's go ahead and bring 10 more peeps in. Let's go ahead and check our passenger rocket. Now, see, the cool thing is I love it when you can bring people in with 0 flaws. If you bring them in with 0 flaws, you're awesome. Now, if you can bring them in with specialization already, that helps a lot as well. So I'm going to turn no specialization off and just bring the people with no flaws, a bunch of perks, and and all specialized in their various field. So let's launch that. Let's get it going. Now, also what it's going to do, of course, bring some food in, but we need to be thinking about our next step for our food. So we're going to go ahead and start with some of our food areas here, which is our fungal farms. And we're going to go ahead and just park those. Why can't I rotate today? Doesn't want to let me rotate today. I don't know. It's pretty weird. Pretty weird. But we're going to go ahead and just put that working drone. Oh, yeah, we're too far out. Too far out that way. So let's go ahead. Let's put it over here. But again, I can't. My mouse does not want to let me rotate. Huh. Happen to change my settings or something? No. Options, controls. Nope. Keybinds. Let's see. Rotate building left R or shift R. Huh. R and T. Hold on. Let's just try it with let's try it with R. Oh yeah, there we go. We just use R. Alright, so we're going to use R here to rotate it around. So we can just kind of line it up in here, but we don't want to overlap the deposit. We're going to do something like that. Wow, that's nice and close. Boom. And then, of course, that'll give us some food going there. We'll have our peeps go to work on that. And then we'll try to get another fungal farm maybe over here. Because we got to replenish our food. Got to replenish our food eventually. And eventually we want to put the farms actually in the domes. And I did find out how to do farms finally, which is cool.
Milestone achieved.
There we go. We're producing food. Now, you probably want to do that very early in the
Sector
game, but
scanned.
I rarely do because it requires electronics and a whole bunch of other resources that are pretty rare early on. But we're going to go ahead and start producing some food here. So we'll have that for later. And again, it's always something. Like I'll run out of food or I'll run out of
Meteor
water.
incoming.
Whoa! Look out, everybody. It'll be food, water, something like that that causes the demise or the downward spiral of one's colony. So make sure that you've got that going. Let's see, producing 2.4 food. Right now, the consumption of food is what? Daily production. Let's see. I actually need my primary thing. All right. Let's see. Food consumption is 22, and our food production
Sector scanned.
currently is 0. We got 3.5 and 2.4. So 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Learn to count, the Kismet. 6. We're producing 6. And we're consuming 22. That's not good. That's not good. Let's go ahead and run some power for this. This way. There we go. Run some power for that other one. That was in my drone hub? Yes, it is. All right. They're down there building in the power lines. This is now up and running. 3.5. Very, very nice. Now, of course, if you put your botanists in here, of course, it's going to give you a better specialization. Now, of course, look what's happened to my electronics factory. I'm going to go ahead and turn that shift off. No reason to have 3 shifts
Sector
if you don't have
scanned.
enough peeps to make it run. Right, there we go. Botanists. More botanists over here. So, again, now it's 2.4 and 3.8. So, 4, 5, 6.3. 6.3, so it's really not producing enough food to make this work. So we really need to get our other domes done so that we can start to produce a good amount of food, because otherwise we're going to run out of food. Though we can keep bringing in people from the outside, and every time they bring the people from the outside, of course they come in and drop off a bunch of food also. So that's going to save me a bit on that particular food. And this one I can take out for right now. And again, they should bring in a kind of a ton of food, 100 food. There we go.
New colonists have arrived.
There we go. And that should hold me over for just a little bit.
Sector scanned.
Look at them all grabbing the food. Grabbing the food one way, and they're putting the thing in the other way. And they're grabbing 2 at a time, so look how much faster that goes. That's cool. That is coolio. All right. And again, we'll try to offset our loss of food by using these ones. And eventually, though, we want to have it in dome. Wow, that thing's already ready to go. Look at how quick that sucker was ready to go. It's out of there. It's out of there, everybody. It's ready to fly to outer space. That was super quick. I think that's one of the fastest rockets I've ever refueled and took all the gear out of. So again, we got to get something better than this fungal farm. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else for us to research right over here. Awesome. Let's get our guy over here working on that. I think he's fairly close by. There he is. Get him over there
Sector
working
scanned.
on that. Keep those sectors scanning, looking for more anomalies to push us forward. And I think maybe 1 or 2 more boost anomalies, and we'll have it here. 5,600, and we're currently 3/4 of the way. About 1,200 per round. So we might get it on the next soul or the soul after that, and then we'll start to build our larger dome. And again, we'll try to move it way over here, away from this, which would be nice. And what we'll do is we'll utilize our kind of mobile building ability here. And we'll give it a bunch of drones. Actually, we can do that while we're waiting. Go ahead and put in drones into here. This is maximum 20. 20.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, another anomaly. Awesome. We'll wait for our first one to get done, and then we'll get it going. Now, this is like a little mobile building station, this rover here. So, of course, you can utilize it for a whole bunch of stuff. If I get close to the base, it will actually help out with the base. What I want to do is I want to have it, of course, run over here, get this. We're going to go ahead and make a bunch of resource piles over here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, more new techs. Look at that. Unlocking the techs, peeps. Unlocking those techs. Prophet Morpheus stimulates the development of new perks in adult colonists throughout the entire colony. Cool. Look at this. All rare metal extractors production increased by 50%. Oh, so nice. So nice. We're getting to the real meaty stuff now, everybody. The real good stuff. Oh, man. I want to come back for this, too. Covers extremely rich underground metal deposits. Let's put that. Oh, we already got 5 going. We'll come back for that later. And again, let's see. Not quite ready for our dome yet. Let's keep that going. Let's go ahead. Find another one here. Let's go ahead and have this one run out there and get that.
Sector scanned.
Keep this going. Almost done, man. Almost done with the whole entire world. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Man, time goes by so fast when I'm playing this game. Hey, look who it is! Warborn in the chat. Everybody say hello to Warborn. Say hello, everybody in the chat. Show him some love, everybody. Show him some love in the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out, watching me play some Surviving Mars. Incredibly fun game to play. Really love to play it. Incredibly addicting as well. Very, very addicting. Let's go. Let's go. What else are we doing? We got ourselves some food as backup. And of course we're making some food here. There we go. Look at this. We got a whole bunch of botanists in here. Morale is 0. Morale -2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
Morale's
found.
pretty good over there. Morale not so good over here. Let's take a look. The colonists couldn't satisfy drinking, no service buildings. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We'll get you some drinking. We'll get you there some gaming. We'll get all that stuff in, but right now we got to stick to the basics. We don't want to get too fancy because it could cause our entire settlement to fail. And again, right now we're just stockpiling resources. 735 metals. Holy moly. 428 concrete. Food is going up and going down, so it's okay for right now. Again, we've got to get, right now we've got to get this. Is all lynching on this. Oh my gosh, one more soul. Look how close that was. Look how close that was over there. Darn, I wish I was hoping to get it this soul, but we have to go another soul.
Research complete. Sector scanned.
Low G engineering has been completed. Awesome. I forget where the heck that is. Right here? No. Right here. Okay. Oh, that's the big dome. That's the medium dome. Look at this mega dome too. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. But let's go ahead and start with the larger domes. And again, I would love to get this going on down here. Now I'm actually going to again readjust these. Because again, my breakthroughs are always the ones I want first before everything else. And actually, I think we don't even need this one. Let's skip that one. Let's get to the deep deposits first. And then we can always come back and get those ones later. Because this right here is just, it stores up your power. And it's a lot more efficient the way it stores your power. But right now, I don't really need to store that much power. Because I do have a kind of an infinite running power here. I have plenty of
breakthrough discovered.
Parts. Electronics looking good. Polymers looking good. Overall looking good. So right now, we really do rapid sleep. Ooh, what is that? Look at this. Colonists need only to sleep for only 1 hour to regain extra sanity when sleeping. Let's put that one as the next one. So we're going to do this one, then that one. Again, these are fairly cheap, but they're only 4,200. And this is 2,700 here. 4,200 for a breakthrough is pretty awesome. So we're going to keep that going. And we're going to go ahead and start on our bigger dome. Let's do it. Boom. And of course we want to, the bigger dome is going to have a bigger area for us to work with. And I feel like I want to move it kind of closer to the concrete here. So we can utilize the drone hub for both this. Maybe put 2 drone hubs. We can utilize it for this metal, and also the concrete and whatnot. Like put the drone hub right there in
Sector
the center.
scanned.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our drone hub first. Where can we get a whole bunch of stuff at once? All right, so yeah, maybe one drone hub up here, which is working this, and then an overlapping drone hub down here. So let's go ahead and put our drone hub kind of down where we want it first. Oh, we got to get our buildy thing over here first. So we want to put our drone hub down over here. So I'm thinking somewhere in this area. Again, we get the most use out of that stuff. Get right there. I'm going to run this guy over here, and then of course he's a drone commander. And as he comes in, then once he lets all of his little dronies out,
Sector
I'll
scanned.
move this, and watch as I move it. Now it will actually allow me to do it. Like so. Boop. Now, of course, I'm going to need a ton of resources over here, but we'll do that in just a second when we figure out exactly. And let's go ahead and pause the game, too. Figure out exactly where we want our dome. Now, we've got to have our dome over the deposit here. And, again, we can just try to get it down a bit lower. It's uneven terrain there. Down a bit lower, just getting those resources within within the area, and then trying to overlap our domes later. So we're going to put one here, and then we're going to see, we're not going to put it down now, but we're going to see, yes, we do have a very nice overlapping domes here that we can build. Now, I don't want to build both of them at the same time because that's a lot of resources. So I'll do one first, and then, of course, I will bring in all my peeps over here, and then I will go ahead and make a second dome, and we'll bring some more peeps in and try to tap this deep water. But, of course, we're going to need to run what we have, right? We're going to need to run or rerun or remake all of the stuff down here, up here, and then, of course, basically eliminate everything down here. Now, we want to keep tapping the water, though, because the water is going to be used over here, but we want to do it in a much more efficient way than running a big, long pipeline. So what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves an epic tunnel. I really like the tunnel idea. I think it's just nothing short of genius. Really, really awesome idea. So we're going to go ahead and take the tunnel here. And I'm going to hit R for rotate. It's like they changed the keys or something. I don't know. Maybe I changed the keys. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and just check it out. Let's say, like, we're literally right here where there's already piping. Actually, let's rotate it around this way so you can actually have vehicles come out of there. Let's say right here. Yeah, something like this. All right. So we'll put it right there. And then what you can do is actually put the other side of the bridge, or the other side of the thing, way over here. It's a bit too far. All right, so right here is about as far as it can go. So I need to move it up. So, of course, it's a bit closer, and I'd like it to be pretty close to this so I could just kind of tap all the water together and then run the water up. Or if I want it to be really, really close, I could go ahead and make it right there. So let's go ahead and do the opposite thing. I'm going to right-click to get out of there. And then we're going to do it the opposite way, right? So we want to end up over here pretty close to this. Now, again, eventually we want to create all of our stuff again over here, polymers and all of the stuff that we built once over here. We're going to now rebuild and shift everything up to here as we go. Again, we want to go ahead and work on our rotation here. Try to get fairly close to the dome and make sure that we have... actually, let's rotate it a bit this way. And then we can just literally just run it straight up. I'm thinking right about there looks good. And then we'll run it as far down this way as we can. Again, that's too far. Again, it's kind of maximum distance right there. Nice, nice. All right, let's rotate it around a bit so it's not too awkward. Maybe we can kind of get it in here somehow, blocking objects. Yeah, kind of liking it at this angle. There we go. So now we'll have the minimum amount of water distance that we need to go. And then it will take this water from over here, and then we can also tap this water because we have a drone hub there. We can tap, and eventually we'll take all of this out and just leave this pipe and this. And then we can tap both waters while we're trying to get our people moved. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we need here. We need concrete, metal, and polymers. So let's go ahead and put those down. Let's go ahead and just put a universal depot down, literally right next to it, right here. And then what that's going to do is it's going to activate our little drones here, and our little drones are going to say, aha, okay, you need some resources. Well, I'm on it, bro. So boom, away they go, bringing those universal resources over. One already over there. Bringing those resources over for them to grab it. And then, of course, they're going to go to town.
Sector scanned.
Hub, which is what I want first. And then, of course, they're going to work on the medium dome as well. So they're going to just utilize that. Now, notice I don't have any power, no water, no nothing other stuff over there. The reason why is you don't want to put all that stuff in first. You want to put your dome in first. The reason why is because you don't want to have to pay the upkeep of all your other stuff that you're trying to utilize while your dome is being made. And again, I'll continue to try to transfer them from smaller domes to larger domes and then, of course, into the mega domes. I'm hoping we get to the point where we can actually transfer today. That would be awesome. Awesome. Is this game really worth $45 price tag? I see a lot of mixed. Absolutely. If you like the, hands down, without a second thought or a moment of hesitation, if you like these type of games,
Sector
RTS games.
scanned.
Now, this game's also a little bit harder, too. It's not an easy game to start off in. It does have a bit of a learning curve. You might fail a bunch of times and that kind of stuff, but you can't put it on easy mode and just use, you know, your resource rockets. It is a bit harder, and that adds a lot of fun to it. Now, I bought the $70 version, the part with all the extra stuff in it, because this is my most anticipated game of the year. And it's one of those games that I really, really love, and I actually want to eventually go to Mars in real life one day. And you're like, Kismet, you're crazy, man. That's never going to happen. Oh, really? I was never going to become partner streamer, but check out that purple check mark right up there. Yeah, yeah. People tell me things are impossible. I say, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Tell me stuff's impossible. I'm all over it. All right, get this drone hub thing. What do we need? A little bit more electronics. Electronics
Sector
over
scanned.
here. All right, how's my guys doing? Are they moving my electronics over? Where are my electronics? Right here. Right here. Come on, bros. Get those electronics. Right here. Move them over. Oh, they're collecting it for this first. Wish I had my truck right now, because then I can move over there. But this dome, I'm gonna get rid of this dome first, so I can get my little truck back. My poor little truck is stuck in there. Where'd he go? Right there. My little RC transport got stuck in there when I tried to get some resources, and then I put this down and it bumped it into the dome. So now I can't even use my thing. So I got to take the dome out, and hopefully I'll get my RC transport back. Now, of course, I can always bring one back in from Earth as well. But, let's keep that going. But I would rather not. Look at this. Woo! Tons of deep water. Tons of deep metal. Now I just need some deep other resources. Some deep rare metals. And I'll be good.
Research complete.
Dust repulsion. There we go. Now our non-existent our very last one here is going to be bye-bye. What do we got here? Warning, no deposits. All right, so we finished the deposits on that one. Take that one out. Let's take this out, even though we just like totally built that like 2 seconds ago. Let's get all this stuff out of there. Bye-bye. Adios, amigo.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
right,
found.
Get those resources. Utilize those resources. Over here, what are we looking like? Storage space is full. Come on, party people. Why are we not clearing that out? Why are we not clearing out those resources? What do we got here? Oh, because the universal resource is full. That's why I usually do a second one, which is the actual resource itself. There we go. There we go, because this is full. That's why I don't usually use these universal ones, because it only holds just a little bit of each thing, where these hold a lot of each thing, especially when you're actually producing those concrete.
Resources are low.
Now, the cool thing is we'll grab this, put it here. Uh-oh, there we go. Low food again. Low food again. Uh-oh. Yep, looking low. All right, we got to get our food going the second we get this going over here. And how are we looking over here? Still 3 of 8.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yeah, we got to get this going. We got to get this going.
Resources are low.
Yeah. Low food. We're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. How are we looking on peeps? 1, we can bring in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, we lost 9 more people. Holy mackerel. All right, well, we'll just bring in 10 people then. Oh, we can bring in 4. But now, since we got this, we want to turn them on with no specialization. There we go. We don't want to bring in 16. 16 is way too many. Let's see. We want botanist, geologist, yes, engineer. We want all of those. We want all of those. Let's go back. And let's look at perks. All right. Let's take out the religious peeps. I forgot how many we need now. I forgot how, I think it was like 10. Sexy, yes. Survivor, workaholic, yes. Composed, yes. Gamer. Let's turn off those gamers and those nerds. Nerds! And let's launch it. Let's do it. Yeah, there's only room for 9, but we've got 11. But that's okay. We'll launch them anyway. Launch them anyway. Hopefully we can get this done very, very soon. You still have not got my drone hub done. Come on, get the drone hub done first, then I'll have drones to get that going on. Come on, party people. Need another little droney thingy. Another little droney thingy over
Sector
here.
scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, another anomaly. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. Slackhead. There's a ton of them out there. Woo! Look at those, man. Holy mackerel. Look at this. Look at this. Tribonic scrubber emits pulses which reduce the dust accumulation on buildings within its range. Oh man, we're getting to the good stuff now. The mega domes, unlocking a ton of those researches down there. Oh, mamma mia. Now we're doing. Now, by the way, this is my first actual medium dome. I've done some other domes, which are the oval domes that you get in the breakthroughs, which I really, really like, by the way. It's like two small domes in one. But we're going to try the medium dome here, and let's see what happens. We've got plenty of concrete. We're waiting for our peeps to run that concrete across there. Again, if I could access my guy right here, I could get a bunch of concrete and just run it over there, which would go a lot faster. Just drop it off, and then boom, I could build it way, way faster. How are we doing? Same thing with electronics. I could run it over there, but to do this, I have to take that out.
Sector scanned.
And run them over there so I can do that. Now, I want to see what happens when I do take them out. So I'm going to take out one apartment first and see if they go ahead and take the little drone hub here and they move over to the new one. That's going to be interesting to see. That's going to be very, very interesting to see. How we looking? Almost there. Almost there. We got our drone hub working. Nice, nice. And then while we're here, actually, let's go ahead and tap into this other concrete, which is the whole reason why we extended out of here. Let's see. 478, 508. Can we rotate around the other way? Let's try to get 494. I saw 508 there. We're going the other way. Now, I want to go this way so that it doesn't
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, print electronics.
Sector scanned.
Now, I don't want to go the other way and then end up with a concrete extractor that's outside of my area that I'm working on. I mean, there's 508, but it's outside. It feels like it's outside the area. So I'm going to go ahead and put it this way. Like this. Bam. And again, we'll go ahead and get our... we no longer need our solars. We can use our wind turbines. I'm literally just going to put it right next to it. So I'll use the minimal amount of maintenance. Put a little... There it is right there. Put a little power thing in there, which will connect those two. And that'll just run autonomously for a while. And let's go ahead and get a nice separate concrete deposit going here. There we go. And now they're bringing in some resources as well that will allow us to build this stuff up here. How we looking? 50 away. All right. We got this guy coming in. Let's go ahead and rotate him around. Get him down here in the landing pad. And he's going to fill this one up first. And any excess people, of course, they're going to run over to that other one. How we looking on our resources? Not pushing forward on our electronics, but we're staying fairly...
New colonists have arrived.
Fairly well. And some of these colonists are going to be homeless, but such is the way it goes. Let's see if we can get that factory up a bit more now. There we go. Look at this. There we go. Get some new peeps in there. 4.6, 4.4. All right. Back to 4.6. Nice. Oh, 4.8. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. How are we looking over here? 100 left there. 340. Wow, we got a lot there. How are we looking over here? 1,700. All right, it's getting pretty low. That's making me real nervous right there. Making me real nervous. Now we've got our thing tapped in here, which means that now it's grabbing all the power resources from this right here. Now what I want to do is I want to tap all of the current stuff that is running without the domes, which means I want to run kind of in-run the stuff so it's all tapped into this, right? So I can actually use all this power and stuff over on this side. But, oh, there goes the big dome. There it goes. Nice.
We have an oxygen shortage. We have a water shortage.
Good morning,
we have a
Scorpio.
power shortage.
We got a whole bunch of shortages going on. We got to leave Earth one day. Why not try and go to Mars? Exactly. I want to be the first. I want to be the first streamer on Mars. That'd be excellent. I do like games. City Skylines and Sim City is Surviving Mars still in early access. No, it's released. This is the released version. If you like City Skylines, then you absolutely, I think you will love this game. Absolutely. I really, really love it. It's one of those games like where you wake up in the morning and you're like visualizing how you're going to do your colonies and stuff like that. That's the type of game that it is. It is incredibly fun. I could literally play it all day, every day. And guess what? I have played it all day. It's actually my longest stream I've ever done. 21 hours straight in Surviving Mars. And I could have went longer, but you know, I wanted to stream the next day. So, you know, I don't like to do 24 hours because what it does is then it screws up your body. It screws up your health, as well as it also screws up your schedule for your next stream. As well. Though, you know, hey, sometimes if you're on a roll and, you know, if I had like 5,000 people drop in my stream, then I would just keep going. I would definitely keep going. Big tip for you streamers out there, if you get a big host, don't stop right away. Keep on going. You never know. Let people check out your channel. You know, they might like it. They might say, you know what, I kind of like this Kismet guy. Bam, hit that follow button or maybe even that subscribe button. So, I consider it a matter of respect if somebody comes in and hosts me at the very end, or if somebody comes in and says, hey, Kismet, I just got here. I will stay a little bit extra for people who just got here, but if they host me, a big host, then I will stay a lot longer. Which can, of course, make you go for a very, very long time, because if they keep hosting and hosting and hosting right when you're about to leave, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going because, hey, I consider it a thing of respect. All right, let's go ahead and put the apartments down. Now, we're going to go ahead and stick these apartments. We're going to need at least 3. But we're going to start with 1, 2, and 3 over here. Now, where are we going to overlap our factories? We're going to overlap our factories right here. Now, again, what I want to see is if I overlap the medium domes like this. And I've tried this before, but I don't think it worked last time. Will it be able to, will they be able to work in the other dome? Now, normally they do not work in a separate dome, but we're going to see how it goes. And we're going to also, we're going to build those up. And I kind of feel like I don't want this one right here. I don't want the actual, where they work or where they live to be overlapping where they work, right? And of course, we need all of our standard stuff. So first, we're going to need a place for them to be. We're going to need water, we're going to need power, we're going to need all of that stuff, which we can tap into simply by running it from here. And we're going to run it as evenly as possible. Oh, that's outside my drone area. That's outside my drone. Oh, that's right. I got to make it into the drone area anyway. Let's get another drone hub. Let's stick it right here. Oh, I think that's going to kind of be in the way. All right. Now, while we got this paused, let's check out our overlap like this. I'm going to put that down, but I'm actually not going to use it right now. I'm actually going to take it right back out again, but I'm using it so I can see where the dome's going to be, so I can put this drone hub in the very corner of the other drone hub, so I can overlap all of this stuff down here. Then I'm just going to take that right back out because I have the game pause. If you have the game pause, you can put stuff down, test how you want it to be later, and then take it out. Now, I definitely don't need to be building 2 domes until I get this dome going over here. And again, I'm using the command keys on the keyboard as well. I'm using V for pipes, and I'm going to use C for electricity. I love the fact that you can run the electricity under the pipes. That is a really great mechanic there. Really, really great mechanic. Now, I'm only going to be able to build this stuff. And again, what I want to do is go ahead and prioritize that drone hub. So we can try to get that drone hub in, which will allow me to build in the rest of that as we're going. Again, it's going to bring me lots of stuff over here. And I'm going to try to go ahead and start moving my resources over. And again, we're going to have it right about here. So we want a nice overlap of resources between here. We also want to put our polymer factory or polymer factories in here so that we'll have an overlap of the two so they can both work on that, fuel and all that other stuff, an overlap of that. How are we looking here? Carries passengers on Earth. I think we already landed those guys. We did. All right, out of here. How are we looking on food? Restocked our food. That's good. That's good. Oxygen shortage -4. And water shortage -2. Oh, look out. Look out. We're going to need all of that, but of course we need to dial this in. Now, while we're waiting for that to dial in, we're also going to go ahead and give it its own air and whatnot. Right now it needs 2 air. So let's go ahead and take a look at our air support. This is going to provide 2 air. So we're going to actually also tap this in right along here. So we have it has its own air production. There we go. What else does this dome need? It needs
A colonist
water.
just snapped.
Uh-oh. Troubling. Troubling. She's a genius. What's her problem? She seems okay. She's outside the workforce anyway. She's a senior. She's going to die soon. Oh, well. I know. Kind of heartless. Kind of heartless, but such is the way it goes, everybody. Such is the way it goes. All right. So what does this need for power? It needs 30 power. So we're going to go ahead and do our power, I think, on... Let's do our power up here by the drone. We've got a nice lot of area up here toward the top. And again, I like to run water and air off one side, power off the other side, and then water and whatnot off the other side if I can. But I'm just going to do air and water here, and then power up here at the top. So we're just going to go ahead and run this nice and straight out here. And then we're going to try to show where the edge of my area is.
Sector scanned.
There we go. And then, of course, we're going to build some wind turbines in here. And we're going to rotate it. And, oh, we should have had that one more out, but we'll do what we can do.
Research complete.
Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Kismet, aren't those boosted? Aren't those going to give you 10? Yes, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's 70 power right there. But, of course, these buildings are also going to take power. So that takes 12 power. It was taking 30 power, but now I've added an additional 12 power. So that's why now you see the number, it's 42. If you can't see the number, it says 42. So now the dome is requiring 42 power. Now this will require an additional 12 power. So I'm already putting in 70 power just to get it started over here. There we go. We've got our other drone hub in. We're looking good. Now what we want to do is we want to look for any idle drones over here. And we want to go ahead and pause for a moment and grab those idle drones. And, of course, send them over here to lend a hand. And, again, right here. Because you can move them from one drone hub to another drone hub, which I find incredibly awesome. Great time to pause the game, too, when you're doing this kind of stuff. Now, also, I'll be taking my drones off of this guy and putting them in there. But I do see some idle ones. Let's see anybody else idle. This one. And again, that will allow us to go a lot faster over there. That's why I like to build the drone hubs much quicker. Now, again, eventually we'll move all of the drones over here to this location because we're going to be removing the bulk of all these drone hubs here and moving all the drones. Why is it not moving? Am I not clicking the drone thing? I'm not clicking the drone thing. Click the drone thing. Click the drone thing. There we go. All right. I'm not clicking the thingy. Got to clicky the thingy. There we go. And boom. I think I missed it. Oh, well. Let's go with that. Okay, now these guys here who are currently doing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and move them here. I'm going to go ahead and also move... oh, actually, that's got enough of them down there. That's just kind of maintenancing this stuff here. Make sure this can actually see the resources, which it can. And, again, more guys into here.
Sector scanned.
Another cool way is to assign it to your rover here, and then assign them across over here. Now I'm going to leave the rover here for right now to help out, but now I've got a lot more here, and you can see I've got a lot more things they can do. They can grab the concrete, they can bring it down, they can do all that stuff. All right, we're looking good. Now is a good time to save. By the way, I haven't saved all this time. I know, bad Kismet. Bad Kismet, though it does autosave. Round, what are we on? 7. All right. Round 7. So we're looking good. How are we looking? Oh, we got a host. Speaking of awesome people who host the channel, thank you so much, Louvatar402 coming in with a host. Thank you so much for that love. If you're new to my stream, by the way, if you're coming from a Louvatar's channel, you're most welcome here in my channel. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of various games. Of course, playing some Surviving Mars right now. We're doing a very critical part of building your base, transitioning from the small bases, from the small domes, to the larger domes, which is what we're doing right now. So we're going to go ahead and test this out. We're going to go ahead and remove these apartments and see where these people move to. Now, we're going to already check and see if there's anybody already moved in over here. Right now, there's nobody moved in. Now, in theory, they should be able to go right here to the shuttle hub and, of course, move over to that other dome. And let's see if we're providing it with all the services that it needs. It does have air now. It does have power, and it does have all of that. Now, let's look at our overall resources. Right now, we're at a shortage of 2 oxygen. So we're going to probably need to put another oxygen in. Let's go ahead and do that just as kind of a backup. Let's put it right over here. Rotate that around so that the actual piping touches this pipe here. There we go. Trying to get the most out of my corner there. There we go. Hold on, that doesn't look right to me. Hold on. Let's do it right, everybody. Let's do it right. Let's do it like that. Okay, there we go. So we're going to put an extra oxygen in there. Now, again, this flows this way, but it also goes through this tunnel, comes out on this side, and then, of course, flows through all the power and everything that we have running right now. So we're utilizing all the power and air and water and all that stuff from down here, and we're doing that. So you should always be checking your stuff here. Make sure that you're producing enough. Right now, oxygen demand is 6. We're getting 8. Water production is 5.1.
Sector scanned.
Now, again, we're getting pretty low over here, so we're going to have to transition to this one very, very soon. Oh, we got some scans. Oh, wait. Come here, buddy. We've got a massive amount of stuff to scan over here. How are we looking on our stuff? Oh, look at this. We got another one. Oh, my gosh. We are just rocking the breakthroughs today. Allows drone prefabs to be constructed in the drone assembler using metals instead of electronics. Oh, my gosh. Give me that one. Give me that one next. I'm so not getting my deep stuff done. I'm going to probably regret that later. But look at that. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Because one of the problems with building drones is it burns up all your electronics, which of course costs a lot of materials. Metals are a much cheaper material to utilize to make even more drones. Now let's go ahead and see if they moved over. Yes, they did. 3 of them have moved over from our other drone. Now you don't want them to walk too far because you don't want them to die getting over here. But there we go. It's starting to fill up. We're getting those peeps over there. Now, while they're over there, by the way, we do want to go in and, of course, give them some resources. So we're going to go ahead and start going with the larger resources. Of course, one of the first things we want to do is get our food established. Now, we're going to put our production toward the bottom and all of our kind of services, and we're going to do this metal right here up here. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this. And let's put it on this side. Over here. We're going to go ahead and put our food there, and we're going to put a nice food area down. Let's see. Where's our food? Food. Nope. Where is our food? Wrong one. Here it is. Okay. So we've got grocer, but I always put the diner in, which is pretty nice. So I do like to put the diner in so they can, of course, get those things. Oh, wait, before I put that in. When you roll over, it shows you dining, social, food, right? The grocer is going to be food and shopping. So it gives you kind of a bonus of all of these things. Now, the electronics store requires electronics itself. So you can, of course, get that going on. Of course, your gamers, of course, will want to go and do the casino. And, of course, you want to put in security stations and all sorts of cool stuff. We can actually put spires in the middle there, too, which are these things. So we can try to put that spire in there to get that going. Another cool thing about this is, I believe, and I've never tried it before. I'm going to try it right now. We can put a security station in. Nope. Oh, that takes 3. That takes 3, not 1. I wonder what you can put in just those circles there. Interesting. Interesting. But we'll also put in that water reclamation later. But again, we want to get their basic services going. So we're going to put in a diner. Now again, notice how we can put in way more stuff in here. We'll put in a grocer. Again, we'll try to best utilize the space. There we go. And then one of the things I do like to put in is a nice little park for them. Like so. There we go. So we've got a nice amount of stuff going straight across there. Let's see what else we want to do. We want to have a nursery, of course, so our peeps can have some babies. Put that right there. What else do we want to put in that we normally put in? We want to put in a research lab eventually. But these are usually the things I start with because those are kind of your base resources that you need. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in a security station as well. Let's put it way back here. Again, we want to try to be as efficient as possible. Let's see. Not build back there for some reason. Unblocking objects. Blocking objects, everybody. Well, let's build this one. Let's build it over on this side. Right there. Okay. Now, security station, what it does is it goes in and counters crimes created by renegades and reduces the sanity loss from disasters across all of them. And we have a bunch of security guards which will help with that. Now, you need people for all of this, by the way, to make this stuff going. And then, of course, on this one also, we're going to go ahead and put in an art workshop. We're just going to really go all out for our peeps over here. To get started. All right, so shopping on this side, basic utilities on this side. Looking good. That should make our people happier. And I really want to put in the space bar. Maybe we should put in the space bar instead of the other thing. Let's see. Relaxation, drinking, social. This is going to be, the diner is going to be dining, social, food, drinking, social, relaxation. Also, this is relaxation. I keep looking at it there. I think this is relaxation as well. Relaxation, exercise, playing. Yeah, we definitely want to get some more resources in there, but also we want to have enough, of course, to have enough people in here. And I think we've proven that they do move over here. So we're going to go ahead and add another apartment here. Right there. And we got 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to need 2 more. To cover the amount of people that we have. Let's go ahead, put that there, and I think what we'll do is we'll put another one here. So again, we're gonna get these built, and literally we're gonna move everybody into this one dome. If we can move everybody into this larger dome, then we can literally eliminate these domes down here, or eliminate this one, and I'll keep this one going because we need to tap these resources here. We need to also build another electronics area over here. We need to build our kind of factories and whatnot. But let's get our basic stuff built first. Once we get all of that built, then we'll go to the next step. Now, again, we need to look at our resources. How are we looking? Looking good across all stuff. And how we got 7 people over here now, looking good. And again, we have reduced this.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Now again, I don't want to take it out too fast, right? You don't want to take it out too fast because, of course, we want to have all of this stuff in place over here so that our people are happy. We don't want them to start, you know, going nutso on us. But we do need to make sure that we do get our factories in. So let's go ahead and put in our electronics factory like so. And then we'll go ahead and make sure that we have what other factories we're going to need right here. We're going to need the machine parts factory. So again, we'll have to back that out. Get the machine parts factory, and I believe we have polymer already. What is the other one that we oh, machine parts. We already have electronics, and we already have polymers. And again, we'll go ahead and give them a job by again bringing the polymer factory. So I just put it down a little bit. There we go. Polymer factory there. And of course, we're going to need resources for the polymer factory. So we will go ahead and put the fuel depot right next to it. Let's put it right in there. Looking good. We got that fuel depot set up. We're going to need rare metals.
We have a food shortage.
Uh-oh. Starving colonists. No, 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 no. Oh, because we haven't brought the food over. We haven't brought the food over. Come on, bring the food over, bro. Bring the food over. We got to bring some more peeps in just to bring the food in. All right, let's do it. How many we got? 3. 3 is all we got. All right, let's get all the perks on. Now we got 12. Let's do it. Let's launch them. Let's bring them in. Now, we got some starving colonists over here because we haven't brought the food over. Now, I can't bring the food over. You know why? Because my darn thing is stuck in there. It's stuck in there, everybody. I can't get it out of there. It's aggravating. It's aggravating to no end. All right. And again, we got tons of colonists.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, there we go. New text. Let's get it. Let's get our guy keeps going here. Keep finding those texts. Uh-oh, we're not uh-oh. We stopped scanning. Bad. Bad Kismet. Let me catch up on chat here. Again, thank you, Luvitar, for coming in, showing the thing. Oh, I'm so seeing electric skateboard in everybody's chat. What kind of bot is it? Anyone know? I have no idea. Never heard of it, but I will look into it. How about I make a note of it? I'll make a note of it. Electric skateboard. I don't know. I use Stream Elements, so I don't know what they're doing, but that's what I use. All right, people, we need some food over here. We need the food on the big dome. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and prioritize our food stuff. This is going to be the highest priority. Food here, highest priority. Let's go. We don't want people to starve to death now. Come on, peoples. There's the food. All right, grab the food. Grab the food, people. Let's go. Grab that food, get it in there so our peeps are there. We go. Now we're down to 1 starving colonist. And now, there we go. That should make it much better. And we got people on the way, so we can just gear this up a little bit. We might even put an additional one in there. And we'll really be styling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 5 down here. Or no, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go ahead and put a 5th one in. Again, we need to basically transfer from over there to over here. Apartments is what I'm trying to think of. We need our machine parts too.
Sector scanned.
Our apartments there, and then we'll put our machine parts there once we scan that. We need that fairly soon. Fairly soon there. All right, we got lots of activity going over here. We just don't have enough resources over here right now. Let's go ahead and start to take out another one of these. That's going to really reduce our electronics factory. Let's actually wait for all this stuff to kick in first. Let's wait for all that stuff to kick in. Let's see, we got that. What else do we need? Eventually, deep stuff. All right. How we doing up here? He's scanning away on that.
Breakthrough discovered.
The positronic brain. Really? Where? Project Mudhole. Extracts metals, rare metals, and waste rock without the need of a deposit while heating the surrounding area. Oh, I'd never even seen that one before. Awesome. There's some of these ones at the end I haven't unlocked yet. That's super cool. Oh, we got another one down here. Allows the construction of biorobots in the drone assembler. Biorobots eat and can gain traits but can't reproduce and never die from old age. Oh, man. Okay, I can't do that one. Okay, we're going to wait on that one. We're going to get this first, and then we'll come back for that one. That's cool. I've never seen that one yet either. See, again, I love playing these type of games because they do it in a random order. You never get those traits in the same order. And then, of course, I haven't really seen some of that stuff, so it's very cool. Very cool unlocking it. All right, so I'm going to wait till this gets going here. I could probably take this out. Let's take the drone assembler out.
Sector scanned.
We can take the polymer factory out. We don't need that. Let's go ahead. And again, I got to get my drone back. I get my drone back, this would be a lot easier. Let's check our resources. How are we looking? Making just enough oxygen, just enough water, and way more power than I need. 105, very nice. Waiting for the polymers to kick in. We're getting the concrete over here. And we got enough for one more round of peeps. Again, we got 15 over there now. 24 here. We're getting our services in. Let's go ahead and prioritize some of these services here, please. How are we looking at our drone? Right now it's low, so yeah, the resources. What? Grimlock coming in, say Kismet, you know
Sector
what? I love what you do, bro. I believe in your channel. He's gonna drop the elbow drop on the stream. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that love. Let's see some hype and love for Grimlock in the chat. Hey, Ro, what's up? I see Monsterholic hanging out as well. Welcome, welcome. Now, I'd like to get one of those electronic skateboards, by the way. I'd like to get one of those powered skateboards, those boosted boards. But I know at my age, I just break a hip or something and then be bummed about it. All right, let's go ahead and drop those guys in right there. They're going to go ahead and run in here and get this baby running. Get this baby up and running. Let's do it. And again, we're going to have enough to house all of our current people. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which should be good.
New colonists have arrived.
And again, we'll make another base down
Sector
here.
scanned.
Which will do this. Now, these guys are going to grab all this food and run that food right up here. And then we're going to have a lot of food here for our peeps so they don't starve, which is awesome. And again, we need to have a nice overlap between here and there. And I need to have enough room to move those peeps. So let's see. We got 8 of 24. If I take these guys out, it's going to be 24 of 24. Okay, they're packed over there. Packed here. Packed there. Almost packed there. All right. Again, we got 75 peeps down there. Let's see. We've got 50, so almost 100 peeps down there. 27 up here now. And, of course, these guys are going to go to work in these various areas to help us out.
Sector scanned.
What? No resources. I don't like no resources. All right. And actually, let's turn this off. Let's get the easy ones first. Then we get these side ones. Now, the ones that are kind of lighter, these are already been scanned, but these ones that are lighter are longer scans. Those are going to take a while. But at least we're finding all of our deep resources. We've got a lot of resources right now. Again, always watching this over here to see how much resources I have. Getting low on polymers now. So I do need to kick in my polymers thing. Let's see if we can prioritize that as well so we get our people working. We've got another apartment going. All right, looking good. Let's prioritize the electronics factory. Also, these can be fairly low priority
Sector scanned.
Now. And again, now we need to move our people from over here, which we're working in these various things, and move them over there along with all of our resources over to that side and actually leave a very minimal amount of resources here. And I'll probably just make
research complete.
And make a universal one. Make a universal one right here next to the depot that we can, of course, fly back and forth. Now, of course, I also want a shuttle hub over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make a shuttle hub right above where all my resources are going to be, which most of them will be kind of up here in this corner. So let's make another one of those. So, of course, we can speed this up a little bit. And we're just going to tie that directly at the end of that power. We've got concrete going over here. We have a pretty good deposit, 366. That's being pulled down, maintenance. And
Sector scanned.
Here. We've got our drones going back and forth. We now have 3 buildings on, 24. All right, I think we're ready to pull out. Oh, did we get our? We did get our electronics factory going. Nice. And again, you got to do this very carefully because this is how you can cause your whole entire base to die. Right? You can actually kill your entire base right now because you think the resources are your most important thing, but it's really not. What's really most important is your people. Your people are the most important thing because if you lose your people, you won't be able to keep your production going and sustain your base. So very, very difficult to do so if you run out of people. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm actually taking out their ability to stay there, and I'm hoping that they leave this dome, and of course they move from this dome to the other dome. So they can go ahead. Look, that one's getting zapped up into there. And then, of course, he's riding all the way over here. Let's see him drop him off right there. And then he goes ahead and goes into that dome. So as you can see, this dome is starting to fill up. There we go. Look, a whole bunch of them coming in there. so they can just ride the domes over, the drones over here instead of walking, which I've had some of my guys walk and die because they walked too far. All right, so we got that going. We want to get our food going out here as well. And we got a fairly good amount of food stacked up. And we'll go ahead and just start with some farms. Let's see if we can sneak some farms in here. We might need to move this back.
Sector scanned.
Let's go ahead and take this out. Take that out. Like so. And let's go ahead and see if we get a farm in here. Try to sneak it in right there. If possible.
Meteor shower incoming.
There we go. So we got a farm going. We want to have a couple of these farms going. If we can work it out in here. Let me rebuild that that security tower. There in the corner. All right. So we want to have a couple farms going, or we might just want to have one farm going that's doing a really, really great job of farming. We also want to go ahead and put in a water reclaim in the middle. And man, I'd really like to get another one in there, but I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna get another one of these. We got to get our manufacturing in here. Someone dropping some bits. Scorpio coming in with the 14 bits. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Appreciate you filling up. Oh, look at you filling up the Dragon Chalice over there. Very nice, very nice. Setting it up for the big bada boom. What I love is when people come in. Bellerin coming in with a raid as well. You can see over there, I love it when people fill up the Dragon Chalice and then drop the big bada boom. So you put a whole bunch of ones in there, and then you come in, you drop the 100 and blast it out of there. And if you do that, if you drop the big bada boom on it, 100 bits or more, I will actually set it on fire with Dragon Fire right over there. There he is, Belladorian coming in, Jan Anders coming in on that raid. Welcome, Jan Anders, to the stream. Welcome, everybody. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm actually partnered with Twitch as well as Discord, Curse Union for Gamers. I've been a gamer a very, very long time. I'm also an artist as well. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. Been a lot of fun stuff in my career. Uh-oh, meteor storm's on the way. Where is this meteor storm at? Does it tell me? I hope it's not where my new base is. I hope it's not where my new base is, because that sucks. Now, we started with our double domes over here, and we're currently moving all of our people and production up here to this other area. Let's go ahead and put in another shift there. Up in this other area. Now, we've got lots of room for people to move, so we're trying to migrate them all up there to the top part where they can all be within the same dome. So as we do that, we go ahead and take out various stuff. So we're going to go ahead and take out this. And we're going to go ahead and just simply take out our apartments. Now, our apartments should, of course, shift the bulk of everybody from here. They're going to take these drones from here over to here, over to this side. And my goal right now is to be able to remove this dome so that I can, of course, get my little ship that got stuck in there. Look at it. Anybody's played Surviving Mars? Have you ever got your RC transport stuck inside your dome? Well, that's the first time I've had that happen. It was a little bit too close, and it bumped my thing into the dome, and then I couldn't get it out of there, which I find actually hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So we're going to go ahead and take out all of this other stuff now. We don't need any of this stuff. All of this stuff is now going to be removed.
Sector scanned.
And like so, all the inner stuff of the dome is going to be removed. Now, again, I'm going to keep all of this until I've replaced it on the other side. So basically, I'm going to move everybody out of here and have them, of course, move on up to the big time up here at the new dome. And it's looking very, very sharp. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. So we have even room for even more people in the dome. And again, we need to replace our resources, our apartments. We need to replace our machine part factory up here at this side before we can actually fully move into this dome. And I will create another dome over here as well. Oh, look at this. Residential building upgrade. Increases the service comfort of the building. It's got like a little pool or something. Cool. What I really need is I need this right here. So I need this to finish up so we can get that going. So let's see if there's any more research or stuff like that we can grab. Right up here, it's going to unlock some more stuff, but hey, we'll get it going. See if we can See if we can find some research that'll push that forward. Again, look at the deep deposits that we have. Look at the metal deposits way up here in the corner. I mean, I could put one dome right there and get all of those metal deposits, which would be awesome. All right, how we looking here? This guy is looking awesome. He's got all of his stuff, and he's out of here. All right, and let's go ahead and make sure that we get rid of all of this stuff and recover the materials. Like so. Again, the little drone should come over, pick the guy up. There we go. And then, of course, move him over to the new area over here. How are we looking on this? We need 5 more electronics. Again, let's watch our resources down here. Make sure we're not doing it. We're making some polymers now. Let's add a second thing there. We've got 2 going there, so we're making a lot of electronics and a lot of polymers. We can just get our machine part factory in there. We'll be rocking. We're making our primary resources. And then what we'll do is we'll actually take this dome out. We'll very quickly connect this power to this power because we're going to have a power issue and an area issue right away. And then, of course, and let's take this one out.
Anomaly analyzed.
And again, these guys are still trying to find a house here. And hopefully, eventually, they will move them. My drones will move them from one place to another. Come on, pick up my peeps. There we go. Picking up my peeps. Dropping them off over here. Obviously, I don't want to get rid of the dome.
Anomaly
I don't want to
found.
get rid of the dome with my peeps in there. I want to get them all moved first. Once they are moved, then I can pull out my drone and I can get my little thing back. But I'm never going to have it real close to the edge when I'm building stuff there anymore. All right, there we go. Come on, we got some more peeps. How many more peeps we got in here running around? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them. And again, it would be great if we had our other dome thing going here. What's the deal? Waiting for those electronics. Waiting for those electronics. Now we got one more thing to build here. We got one more thing to build here. And we got a little bit of space right there for something else. So looking good. Now one of the things I do right away with my crops here is I do cover crops. Now I want to get my soil quality all the way up as high as I possibly can. So that I can, of course, do potatoes, which, of course, is going to yield me a lot of food. Now, over here in the other dome is where I'll be producing a lot more
Anomaly
food.
found.
Because we're going to run out of food very, very quickly. Oh, a whole bunch of anomalies. Of course, where the meteors are coming down. I'd expect nothing less. It's like it tempts you to run up there and get hosed by the meteors. How much longer on this thing? 1 soul in 8 hours. All right, well, we'll run them up to get right here. And try not to get too close to where that deal is until later. All right, again, let's check our water, everybody. Let's not make sure. Oh, 461. All right, let's start to tap this other water over here, just to be smart. Water extractor. And we're going to need 3 water extractors. Where's our drone? So right along that edge. We'll try to get our water extractors in. And rotate it around, use existing water areas. We want to give it a little bit of space so it has room for the waste rock. And then, of course, we'll tie into what we've already got here. I'm just going to run it straight down and then run it this way across and then down into there, and then we'll run power underneath all the way up into here. Do we actually have power under there? I don't know. I don't know if it does. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take that power out. I'm going to run it where I know, where I can see it's got power, which is right here. There we go. That going that way. And that going that way. There we go. So we're going to run power, new water. So when this runs out, we'll take all this out, and we'll just run a straight pipe and all that stuff to keep our water going. Now, we do have backup water here, backup water over there, backup water over here. And eventually, we need to build
Anomaly
all
found.
of that over here. Oh, another anomaly. Wow. Rocking the anomalies, everybody. Look at them all. There's 3 of them up there now. So basically, these meteors are bringing some anomalies down. And I don't like to bring my stuff in there because if that guy gets hit, I'll have to bring my other guy up to try to repair him. So again, we're rocking it here. Rocking it, everybody. Oh, looks like we're doing good. How many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Maybe 10 more to move. How we doing? We got this guy going. Let's make some other, more of these guys. Let's get those guys made. How we looking? Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's add it. We got a second shift for polymers going. How we looking electronics? 2 shifts of electronics going. Nice, nice. We've got our crops going. We're just going to let those crops go and go and go. So that we can basically bring up our soil quality. Right now, let's look at our food. 112. We're looking okay on food. It's not that fantastic, but it's okay.
Sector scanned.
And again, we're trying to transition from the one we're in. Now, we've only got about another 30 minutes, so we got to keep rocking it. What does the emoticon mean? What does this emoticon? That's squirrel. Yeah, great example is right now you put that in the chat, but I was busy building and doing that stuff. So people put that in the chat, and you can also do exclamation point redeem space squirrel and even make the noise squirrel. Hey, Raz, do that in the chat. Do that in the chat for him. So that means squirrel. It means like squirrel. If you've never seen the movie Up, right, where the dog has the dog collar that you can hear what the dog is thinking, and he's like, "You are a good master. You are my favorite master." Squirrel. And he looks off and he gets distracted from what he's saying or what he's doing.
My master made me this collar. He is a good and smart master, so that I may talk. Squirrel.
Squirrel. So yes, it's a symbol for getting distracted. So there we go. Howdy, Lori. Great to see you in the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for everybody for coming in. If you are enjoying the stream, if you like this game, if you like me at all, or if you like Bellador at all, please consider hitting that follow button right up there. Drop that dragon hammer on it. Actually crush that follow button and become part of the Kismet army here in the stream. As you can see, we are doing an amazing job of transferring from our small domes into the larger dome, which means that I can house both of those domes in one over here. And I'm trying to get one more piece of the puzzle, which is my machining here, done. But I'm waiting for this to done because we don't want to stop it because it will waste our research. We don't want to do that. But we do want, if we could grab this right here. We got another 17 hours, and we can grab that, and then we can push forward on a lot of those researches. And again, I have about 20 minutes. We're going to keep on rocking it here. I can't wait to see the transition here between all of this stuff. And again, I want to move all of the, I will move all of the resources. I will remove all of these other drone hubs over here.
Anomaly analyzed.
And all the ones up here and all the ones up here. How are we looking on this? Is this almost depleted? 201. So we might finish that up. And we'll take out all the drone hubs along the way. We'll take out all of these other resources. We'll take out all of this. And we'll just super stack it right over here on here. So now we've got concrete here. So we're definitely going to need some more stacking areas. So let's go ahead and just put 3 concretes across. Let's go ahead and get our metals. These are the ones that typically I've got a lot of. So let's go ahead and make 4 metals across. And then for the smaller stuff, usually only need 1. So I'm going to put 1. I'm going to put 1. Polymers, electronics, 1. Let's see what else we've got. Fuel. We're definitely going to need a bunch of that. So let's put our fuel. Let's actually put our fuel up a little bit. We've also got another fuel on that side. Did we put machine parts down yet? I can't remember. Nope. Let's see. Rare metals. Definitely going to need that down here, which I think I already created one. Yeah, right here. So it can stack up and be used here in our electronic factory. And I think that's probably good for now. We got a bunch of concrete. We got concrete. We got metals. We got food. I think we got food on the far side. Yep, up here at the top. And overall, we have just an insane amount of resources. We definitely need to get that food going there. We definitely need to get that food going. Our polymers and electronics are getting low. We really do need to start rocking those big time. And again, we'll bring the rest of our people up. I'm looking pretty good. I think I'm go for wipe it out. Right, I think I'm go. Now we're gonna have a bit of a problem with a power problem, but we do have some backup power and whatnot. So we're gonna take that out. Let's just do it, everybody. Let's see if first let's save. Let's save the game. Right here. Kismet round 8. There we go. Get that going. And let's take this out and let's see what happens, everybody. Let's see if we get our thing back, or is it gonna destroy my little rover? See if we can get him out of there. Come out of there yet? Nope. All right. So that took it out, but now we still got to take out the other part of it here. And we need to take the actual rim of the dome out. Look at all those resources. There we go. All right. And again, we want to very quickly tap our resources across. There we go. And, of course, bring up. There it is, reminding me that I got to go here in just a moment. I hear you. Get over here, phone. Stop. All right. Get it going on. All right, nice. So again, we're going to tap all of this stuff that we're already using over here. We want to get this stuff built as quick as possible because we might have a deficiency. How are we looking?
We have a power shortage.
Yeah, we got a power shortage. There we go. Not anymore, though. We got our power back. We got our air back. We're now producing twice as much air, producing just enough water, which looks good. And again, it will only pull as much water as it needs, by the way. It won't pull all the water, but this is getting low. Woo, we got that just in time, 222. It'll only pull as much water as it needs across there. All right, and this is finally out of rock. Is that out? Yes, all right, awesome. We got all that metal out of there. That means we can utilize all these people elsewhere. So we go ahead and pull them out of there, and we can try to get them utilizing over here on these rare materials, try to get rid of that. Try to drain all those rare materials and remove. Yes, we got our little guy back. Woo! He's party time. Party time. Excellent. All right, get the metals over there. We got our little rover back. So if your rover ever gets stuck in your dome, all you have to do is just wipe out your entire dome. There we go. We got all our peeps over. Now, the great thing about the rover, as you can see, is it can pick up a lot of materials. And it can run those materials over here way faster.
Resources are low.
Way faster than anything else. Oh, low on food again. We're working on it. We're working on it. All right. And we'll run that over there as so. And how are we doing on food over on this side? Just a little bit of food. Oof. Oof. We definitely need to get some food going on. We definitely. Now, this guy's going to run over here, and he's going to put a whole lot of metal down right there, which is going to very, very much speed this along. And that's basically what we're going to have him do, running back and forth, grab as much resources as he can, take it over there, and keep stacking those resources to move all of our resources. We got kind of a mixture of resources there. How we doing on food in here? We're producing 10. We're at 73. How we doing on polymers? 58. Polymers seem to be going up. How we doing on our research? We're still waiting for this one so we can get that one. How we doing up here? Oh, this is stopped now. Ooh, yeah. Go get that stuff. Go get it, baby. He's nice and close, too, so he's going to run up there. He's
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, another anomaly over there. All right, man. We are got the mojo. We got the mojo today. All right, how we looking? I got to drop that off yet. Ah, rip. Who ripped? Nobody ripped. There's no ripping going on in this channel. All right. Not yet, anyway. Way ahead of you. No. And I want it now. That's right. I want all that super loot. I want all the loot. I want it all for me and my colonies. Or if I'm playing Fallout 4, of course, for my settlements. Now, if you'd like to see what kind of games I play Fallout 4, 7 Days to Die, and a whole bunch of others. If you'd like to know my schedule, it is right there below my stream.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Got it done, got it done, got it done. What can I say? I get excited. I get excited about stuff. All right, what were we working on? Oh, yeah, that's right. The drone prefabs to be constructed now use metal instead of electronics, which is awesome. So that means we need to get a drone prefabber going over here. Let's get that going next. Drone prefab. Right there. Drone assembly.
That was totally wicked!
Wasn't it? I thought it was too. All right. And let's go ahead and bring our power over this way. We'll go ahead and make sure it overlaps so we can put in some more power right here before I add this drone prefab in here. Kind of trippy that it changed to R. It's like freaking me out a little bit. There we go. And then we'll run this up this way. Like so. Create a nice little redundant circuit there. And then we will go ahead and go back. I always forget where those things under manufacturing. There we go. Rotate this around. Let's see. Let's rotate it this way. Just for funsies. And put it right there. All right. Get our drone prefab going. Again, keep working those materials. Oh, wait. We got to We got to get more stuff done up here. Go ahead, research. I could just double click, by the way. I could just double click. Sometimes I get in my old bad habit of not double clicking. All right, so we got that done. And again, I could just double click on the new dome here. We got 78 people in there now. We got the internal one going, but we should also try to get an external farm going, which is the fungal farm here. Where do we want to put our fungal farm? Let's put it out here by itself. Let's put it off over here. Again, I don't want to put anything in between here because that's the overlap I want to have. So let's just put it right there. We'll run piping like so, and then we'll run some power like so as well. Get in there, yes, okay. And then we'll go ahead and get those fungal farms going. Like so. Probably use a second one. Let's get a second one going. Since we've already got one, we might as well put in two. Put power in there. And also, nice pipe connection. Get a couple farms going, because we are definitely going to run out of food. We're at 32 food. Not good, not good, not good at all. We're going to have a massive food problem here in a minute. I think we should probably start on the next dome, right? I think so. I think so. Let's get that food going. Let's line that up. Let's put this at the highest of highest priorities. Let's put this as the highest of highest priorities so that we are getting that food going. Boom! He fall down, go boom. So let's go ahead and prioritize this as high as well. And again, we're going to try to boost our food right now. Let's see, we're making 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's going to be 19 right now. And on average, we're using 26 food. That's not going to cut it. How are we looking? 50% so far. We need that. Do we get our thing? Oh, we did get it. All right, now we're on our deep stuff. Oh, look at this in-game stuff. Space elevators and all sorts of cool stuff. Okay, let's focus, though. We got to get our manufacturing in here so that we can do our machine parts. Like so. There we go. And then let's prioritize that as well for building. And then after we're done building that, we can actually start moving our people out of here. Oh, we don't have a education thing. We got to build another dome for education. And again, let's make sure that we have enough room or enough stuff for another dome. I think we have plenty. We're having a problem with oxygen right now. Our oxygen's kind of low. Let's see how much it takes for another dome. It takes 25 polymers. Well, we got plenty of all of that. We got plenty of all that. We're ready for another dome. Let's go ahead and start this second dome. And again, I want to try to put this dome in such a place that it's going to overlap that stuff and see if they actually go work in those other factories. I don't think they do, but we're going to find out. All right, second factory underway. Again, let's double-click on this guy. Oh, let's double-click on this guy. Is he done? Oh, he is done. Get that other one. Double-click on this guy. Have him grab
sector scanned.
Some of these other resources. Let's have him grab these electronics. Let's have him grab machine parts. Like so. Let's go ahead and take one of these out. I think I'll probably take this out. And I can take this out. Start moving those guys over. And this guy full? I think he's full. All right. Back over here. Oh, I don't need to zoom out. Why do I keep zooming out? Get him back over here. Drop that resource in there. Back over to here. Again, we can start taking this stuff out.
Anomaly analyzed.
And did we get our thing in? Yes, we've got that in. So now we can take this one out. Again, move people out of there. That's it. Everybody out. Everybody out! This dome is officially closed. Closed for business. There we go. This one's closed. Alright. Now, I hate to leave this because I actually need that. But we'll let them work in there until we close the dome down, but we have to move the dome over. We do need to find another deposit of that. Oh, look, we got some deep scanned right here. Get some of this one right here. So we might put a dome over here, and then we can run it. Or we'll make that our electronics factory right over there. Move it over here eventually. But right now, we're going to go ahead and try to build out these domes. We've got a lot of resources. What else do we need? A lot of concrete. Let's get this guy dropping us off right here. How are we looking? We got another 10 minutes. What resources do we got? Electronics. Did I not have electronics? I told you to go. Okay. Let's get you around here, bro. Why will it not unload the resource? It's doing that weird thing where it's not unloading the resource again. Okay. Let's unload it onto the ground then. I hate it when it does that. Alright, come on.
We have a food shortage.
I know. What are we looking? 31. 31! Riding the edge of that food shortage. Come on, 90%. Oh, I gotta go one more round. Alright, we'll let that one more round. And then giant wheat, which should give us 23. And then we'll try to go giant potatoes, which should give us what? 80. Holy mackerel. Okay. Now this is going to boost this to 100%. Then we're going to do giant wheat. We'll try giant potatoes. See if we can catch up on that food, because we are getting just so incredibly low. So incredibly low on food. All right. How are we looking over here? Are these people still being moved? They're coming over to pick them up. And again, we'll take that out. We'll move our fuel station over to here. And where can we run it? Let's run it over here. Let's put our fuel station over here. No reason for it to be way over there. Fuel station. Where are you at? Derpy derp derp. Right here. Fuel refinery. Again, I don't want to block. Don't want to block that entrance. Let's see. Where can we put it? Put it right there. Run this down there. And of course, power. There we go. Put that fuel station in right there, and then we'll land our stuff right over here, which will make it nice and easy. So put that fuel station in. And let's see, what else we got over here? Okay, we don't need the food because we're out of food. Again, all of these people need to move. 2 buildings with depleted deposits, which are probably the concrete way up north. Again, we're taking all these buildings out, grabbing those resources. Alright, and let's go ahead and move some more drones. Grab these ones. Oh, we got a bunch of idle ones up here right now. Alright, let's grab this guy. And let's run him back down here. Let's see how many drones this has. 22. So I got to get rid of 4 more, so that when I get rid of that thing, it might switch on there. So back. And more drones. Yeah, see, I lose the thing when I double click it, so I've got to scroll. I've got to scroll. So I got to move all my drones over here to help out. Oh man, come on with that food. And I can't create. Oh, I just screwed that up. I can't create another shift on those either. How are we looking here? 12, then 23, and then 80.
We have a food shortage.
Starving colonists 2. 17, 20. No, come on. No, I don't want them to be starving. I should have left the food thing. Darn it. Come on, get my peeps moved. Get my peeps moved.
Sector scanned.
Pick them up and move them. Come on, dude. You gotta drop this stuff off. Why can't you unload a resource? Okay, hold on. We gotta save. We got to save because my thing's all screwed up. All right, hold on. Kismet, round 9. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and hit escape. We'll say load game. Kismet, round 9. Yes. And let's see.
Resources are low. We have a food shortage. Sector scanned.
Why can he not drop it off there? I don't know. Let me put another one of these machine parts up here. Oh, come on. This one and that one. I don't know. Workarounds are the greatest, everybody. Whatever works, everybody. So what I did is I told it to go up there, grab that, and bring it down here, and then it did it, and it worked. And I said, okay, I'm out of there. All right, now I'm going to go back over here and bring my transport over and have them pick up. Oh, I can't load anything. Come on. I got to get my people moved. Why are they not moving? Why are they not moving from one dome to another? Is there no space?
We have an oxygen shortage.
No, look,
we
they've
have
got
a
space.
water shortage. We have a power shortage.
What? Why? Why do we have a shortage? Why do we have a shortage? What? Which one? This one? This one. Not enough oxygen. Alright, let's put another oxygen thing in. There we go. Water shortage -2. Okay. Why do we have a water shortage? Oh, because that's out of water. And this producing water production 9.7. Huh. Let's bypass this. Actually, let's take this out. Let's bypass this and go straight into this piping. Maybe this is causing it where it's not getting the piping through. Let's set it as the highest priority. Without water, without oxygen. That doesn't seem right to me because I got a massive amount going right now. Maybe, oh, maybe this is not tying across. I don't know. Let's just tie it across just in case. So let's go ahead and tie power across. And there might be like a cord that's out somewhere that's causing it to not run the power and water. Oh, this right here. This is what's causing it. Let's turn that off. That's what's causing it. Okay. Whew. I thought I was having a problem there, but I'm not. Not having a problem. All right, well. That's because we got our other dome turned on. Scared the heck out of me. Scared the heck out of me. All right. We need to bring in more people. Let's bring in more people. How many can we bring in? 12. Let's bring in a whole lot more people than that. Let's bring in, how many can we do? 22. Let's bring in the loners and the whiners. That's good enough. Let's do it. Space for new team. Launch anyway. Launch anyway. All right. Now we want to go ahead, obviously, and have a space for these guys to move in. So let's get to building. How much time we have? 2 minutes. 2 minutes and we got to raid somebody. Let's see. Let's put the man. Let's put this on this side. And then we are going to derp. We're gonna do a lot of farms. Trying to put these down before I forget next time. Or I'll forget what the heck I was doing. No, not quit picking up the small fountains. No. No. Farms. There we go. So we're gonna make a bunch of farms in here. And hope that we can get those going as quick as possible. So that'll be 6, 12, 18. So I'll take 18 people. So let's get that going. I'll let them start to build that. Actually, I can just turn
We
that
have
on.
an oxygen shortage.
Okay, go ahead,
We
tell
have a water shortage.
Tell me
We
if-
have a power shortage.
We don't have any of that. All right, we can take this out. What's this problem over here? Rock storage full. Oh no, my rock storage is just a little bit out of the thing. Darn it, I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. All right, let's put another water extractor in because I screwed it up. And I've got to get it. I should have just put it right up against that thing. I have to take this one out. I have to take that one out. There's just nothing else I can do about it. I have to take it out so I can get it going. Oh, now I got to go. I got to go. I got to take it out, though. It's going to reduce our overall water, but we got water backup. So we should be okay. Again, I didn't face the water extractor in the right direction. See, I had it like this last time, and I want to have it facing this direction so that the waste rock will be in this direction. Something like this. Is it outside my thing? This is. Darn it. Darn it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hold on. Hold on. I got to get the waste rock in the zone here. Blocking objects. Maybe like this. There we go. Now the waste rock will be in the zone. Okay. And we can connect the pipes. And we can connect the power. All right. Let's high prioritize that one. Let's go ahead and take out all this excess stuff. Now, I would love to sit and play this with you guys all afternoon, but I got a bazillion things going on right now, of course. That's what I got going on. As it goes. Oh, they made it where you can click on the stuff and take the stuff out. Yay! Hey! Cool. You can take out the pipes now just by clicking on it and destroying it. That was not in there before. Because I looked for that forever. I was like, why can't you just take it out by clicking on it and taking the pipes out? Normally what you got to do is you have to use the tool, but you still have to do it with electricity, but you don't have to do it on the pipes now. So, oh, that's a good addition. That's a company listening to the people who play their games. I love that. I love it when people listen to customer service, right? And they'll fill the rest of that in there. Come on, all my peeps get moved yet? Who we got left? We got like 3 people left. Come on, we got like 10 people starving. We got 10 people starving. We need to get this food going on over here, party people. We do need to move a lot of our power over here too. Oh my gosh, I just want to, it's such a perfect moment. I want to get all my stuff going. We're just doing so good. We're doing so good, everybody. We're crushing it. Oops, that last one can't be there. That last one's got to go because that's the edge of my ability to hit the zone. Run it this way. Let's run it a long ways. Way out here. We're going to get this here in a second. Let's turn this so it's long ways. Try to sneak it in here. Like this. And again, we're going to get some bigger power than this later on. But right now, for the cost, these windmill or wind turbines are incredibly cheap for how much power they're producing, right? That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. 150 power right there in that one little spot. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. And again, we're going to have to tear all this down. We're going to need to take some more materials over there, but let's go ahead and save. I got to go get my kids, everybody. Got to get my kids. And I can't come back later, which is a bummer. Maybe we can do this. When are we going to do this again? We're going to do this on Wednesday afternoon. So if you want to see the continuation of this, you can also see it on YouTube, by the way. I'll throw my YouTube channel in the chat. Let's make sure we check our tweets. How many tweets did we get? Let's see if we got enough tweets to dish out some kids caps here in the stream. Let me go ahead and refresh. Take a look how many tweets we got. Well, you know what? I'm just going to give you guys a whole bunch because you guys are awesome. You guys hanging out here in the bonus stream. So I'm going to go ahead and add points to everybody. I got to get into the right chat with the right mouse in the right monitor. There we go. Add points all. You know what? I feel like giving you guys a bit extra today because you did hang out here in the bonus stream. So there you go. Everybody gets 1,000. Why did it not? Why did it not go? Why did it not go? Well, let's try and make sure my bot is working. YouTube? Oh, that's working. Add. Thought it was add points. I thought it was add points. Maybe it's add point. Let's see. Thought they put a list in here somewhere. They did not put a list in there. But then again, I got a list of them. I thought it was add points. I could have sworn it was add points. I think my add points is working. Change all my commands around. See, I'm gonna be late. Derpy derp. All right. Moderator. It's not give points, it's add points. All right. Well, they done changed all my stuff, so now I got to go look it up. All right. Don't worry, I got it right here. Custom commands for my peeps under moderators. Yeah, it's add points, huh? Why is that not working? Why is that not working? Interesting. Interesting. Let me see if I can try to do this a different way. Yeah, add points. Use all for all chatters. Well, it's add points, all, or maybe I got to put the number in first. It's usually all. 1,000 all. No, it should be. I've done this a bazillion times, and for some reason, it doesn't want to be working. Maybe it's just not working in that chat. Hold on, let me try this other chat down here. Add. I've done this a million times. Add points, all, 1,000. What's the bot? Stream Elements. It usually works fine. I'm probably... There it goes. Okay, it was just delayed. Okay. It was just delayed. There you go. You've got your 1,000. I probably just gave you guys... That's right. I just gave you 2,000 points because my bot was a little delayed. Well, there you go. You guys benefit from tactical error. I'm not going to take them back. You guys can keep them because you know what? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out in the suite. Twice as much for being twice as awesome. I don't mind giving you guys extra. Again, you guys are awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out here in the stream. Now let me find somebody who is amazing, somebody who we can send the love to here on the stream. Who do we got? There's a lot of big streamers on right now. Let's find some smaller streamers, though. Some smaller streamers we want to show some love to. Maybe somebody we haven't gave the love to lately. Who can we go? Who can we go? Oh, you know what? I say we boomerang the love. I say we boomerang the love right back to the man himself, trying to get that partnership unlocked. The man himself, Aluvatar. If you've not discovered his channel, please show him lots of love. He's trying to do that partner grind. I'm very familiar with that. It took me 2.5 years to get my partnership, so it does take a while if you're just a newbie. Now, if you have an established community, though, if you're like a big on YouTube or another social media, then it's much easier to move over and get partnered. But, of course, you're just starting from scratch, like a lot of us. Just keep at it, everybody. Keep at it. And, of course, show other people the love, especially people doing the partner grind. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I want you guys to come with me. Now, right on the side here, let me go ahead and jump into my Tesla. Boom, like this. Right here on the side, you're going to see tons of love pop up right now. Let's do it. Love 2, love 3, and love 4. There we go. Right over here. Now, the first one, you don't have to be subscribed, by the way. You don't have to be subscribed to my channel. You can go ahead and grab that first one to be part of our raid. So right over here on the right-hand side, that very first one where it has the heart and the little train, you can go ahead and get that Kismet Love Train Shared Love. Just highlight it with your mouse, hit Control-C to copy it, and we're going to paste it in Aluvatar's channel when it moves us over there automatically. Now, if you are subscribed, of course, you can grab the various tiers of subscription, and those icons only work, obviously, if you are subscribed. Okay, let's go ahead and line it up. He doesn't know we're coming. He has no idea. He's in total total zone mode. He's in the zone. And now we're going to get him. I call it the boomerang raid, where he came in, raided us earlier, and we're going to come back and we're going to boomerang. Oh, wait. Hold on. I am so going to be late. I literally got 1 minute to get there. Hold on. We gotta do some points here. I actually remembered. Add points. Grimlock8223, 4,000 Kiscats. Why does he get 4,000 Kiscats? Because he is the bit boss tonight. So big congrats to Grimlock, or this afternoon. Big congrats to you, bro. You get a massive amount of caps, of course, for those contests and giveaways later on. All right, let's do it. Raid. Boom. All right. Now, the raid's going to pop up in that upper right-hand corner. Now, it's going to automatically join you. If it doesn't automatically join you, please do a favor and hit join up there and come along with us. Now, every raid is built on the amazing community that goes and raids and blows up the channel. And we're going to try to make Iluvatar's day today. Now, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do today, so I won't be back this afternoon. But I will be back tomorrow afternoon, 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. And, of course, back 10 p.m. doing some Fallout 4 VR and hanging out with you guys. So I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.